Still the foot.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. You always just have to run back. I think like. Club football is back. Liverpool against Manchester City. Manchester City against Liverpool. It's a fantastic way to kick off and recommence club football. And it's the FA Cup. Now, because it's a neutral kind of stream, I hope it's good vibes. I want drama. I want VAR. I want penalties. I want red cards. I want a lot of it. Manchester City, last time they kicked the ball, they won a title. And they could potentially go to Wembley. For Liverpool, they're not going to retain their Premier League title. They're out. Well, the Champions League is the Champions League. The FA Cup is a good opportunity for them to salvage their season. People, I'm just keeping an eye on kickoff. Kickoff has happened. What the hell was that from Szoboszlai? He's trying to move like PSG, Luis Enrique's PSG or Mikel Arteta's Arsenal as he's booted the ball out for a throw-in. There's a method to the madness purely because that boxes people in. If you haven't hit the like button, if you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? I don't know why StreamYard's acting with connecting Twitch. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, man, we'll get on that. So Twitch gang, they're not getting their watch along. But if you're on YouTube, here we are. O'Reilly, who's got 8 goals this season. Great bit of play to evade 3 Liverpool players, in fact. 4 Liverpool players, in fact. He's still got the ball. Quality player who's probably in with a good chance of going to the World Cup. Jeremy Doku, who I'm sure the last time these two played each other, I might even be capping, but I feel like he scored a screamer against these lot. It's lumped clear. Liverpool obviously playing their second choice keeper, Malmedashvili, because it's come out that Alisson probably is going to miss the rest of the season. Koznorov, good player, man. Rated this thing at Lons. Not sure what O'Reilly was doing there, but that's what teammates do. Jeremy Doku has turned a terrible pass into a good one, and he's up against Joe Gomez, who he's one player that's not connected to Arsenal, who I'd like to see score a goal. He's been at Liverpool for a number of years, and he unfortunately hasn't scored for them. Jeremy Doku, is he going to go for shot? Surely he does. It's a poor effort. He's dragged it wide, and it's a good opportunity for City that goal's missing, man. Big up, Marcel. It's back to hating on your club. I hope all us Jamaicans are doing all right and we've accepted, obviously, what happened. Please, Liverpool, don't let me have to get on the yak this early. I already had to deal with the disappointment of the Reggae Boys this week. Extra time for this one, I think. Wayne, I hope not, man, because I'm trying to do this, go gym, obviously come home, eat, shower, do a couple other things, and then we're back for Southampton against Arsenal. You reckon extra time? Nah. In fact, that's a good question. Predictions, talk to me. All right, big up yourself, Tom, as well. Like, Tom, man, chatting off, man. What happened to Jamaica? What's going to happen to America? You lot not serious, man. I lost my trail of thought. Yeah, predictions. You know what? Let's go for the jugular. 3-2 City. I don't know where 5 goals is coming from. I'm trying to talk it into existence. It does feel like something's in the air today. Obviously, both teams can hurt each other. I don't rate Liverpool's goalkeeper, Malmedashvili, if I'm honest. I don't think he's bad. And I think a reason as to why I don't rate him is it's not even his fault. It's like they've had Alisson in it, really. It's difficult. Jeremy Doku, Gomez, surely he's fouled in. Ref don't agree with me. And he says play on for Liverpool. Thought Wirtz was fouled there by Bernardo Silva. Rise the challenge very well. Mohamed Salah, who's announced he's leaving. Hugo Ekitike, touch has deserted him. He's still got the ball. Pardon me, Hugo Ekitike, forced to go backwards. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch. I think he's one of the coldest midfielders in the Prem, bro. I don't think people hype Gravenberch enough. That's great play by Florian Wirtz, and he's still got the ball. One touch too many. He's found Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike, who scored for France midweek. He's found Wirtz. Wirtz goes for the shot, and it's been dealt with. Hey, man, Twitch, leave me alone. Okay. We're having trouble streaming to Twitch. This might be an issue on Twitch's end. We'll keep trying and let you know if it's resolved. Please check Twitch to ensure the stream looks okay. If this continues for a while, try creating a new live stream or just remove this destination from the stream and then add it. Really? I'm making another new live stream. But all right, cool. Let's try remove Twitch. I can do that and try to put it back. But that was weird, StreamYard, weren't it? I think we are live on Twitch now. That was fucking weird. Curtis Jones, Bobby Dazzler, man. Yeah, we're live on Twitch now. Not quite sure what that was. Arsenal, Southampton later. You should win that one. We should. Southampton are in good form. They're improving defensively. Obviously, magically FA Cup. We should win it. St. Mary's makes you a bit nervous, but yeah, man, we should be winning that. We should be winning that. Marcel probably supporting City now. Hey, man, Liverpool fans always talk for City, so I wouldn't be surprised. Hyper, one love. Tom, shut up, man. And big up the Americans because it is early. What's it? It's like 10 to 7 a.m. where you lot are concerned. Big up you lot. Shabozai dinks it into the box. I tell you what. I think Liverpool, I know it's only been 4 minutes or so in, but I think Liverpool should be scoring there. You know, maybe Konate could do better. Potentially, Hugo Ekitike could have gave him a shout and said, leave it for me. Gravenberch throwing to Liverpool. Smash them likes if you haven't. Far too kind, my boy. Far too kind. Ooh, it's getting a bit tight here. It's getting a bit tight. Liverpool going to win. I mean, I've been saying for a number of weeks, I just have this stinky feeling Liverpool win the FA Cup. It's not based on any logic. I don't know why. It's just I just have a hunch. So by that default, I do back them to win today, even though I said 3-2 City. Rodri, who's been linked with Real Madrid. Have you not seen the Enzo Fernandez stuff? He needs to get off his knees, man. He's doing all he can to try and make Real Madrid think, yeah, can we go? Can I sign for you? Look, Cucurella with Barcelona the same. And it's not quite to the same extent, but Caicedo even spoke about playing for Real Madrid and that. Man, you're right back. What are you talking about? Where is my stuff? Where is it? Oh, it's there. 5 minutes in. We open the window. It's boiling in here as well, man. Big up you, look. DG Nation. Rodri. I still think he's the best 6 in the league. / the world. I say Rodri Rice, Gravenberch. They're the centre mids I rate the most in the Prem. And obviously, I'm missing someone. Caicedo if he's in his pomp. Someone asked me who I think the best player in the Prem is, and I don't know. Best player in the Premier League. Because Salah's not in his prime. There's no De Bruyne. Like, best player in the Prem. I don't know. I don't think there's an out. Okay, Twitch is gone now as well. I don't know, man. It seems like there's technical difficulties on Twitch again. Bernardo Silva, he's probably going to be a free agent at the end of the season. About to take an in-swinging corner. Oh, set piece again. Ole, ole. Bernardo Silva, it's overhit to the back post. It's a decent one. Caught by the Liverpool goalkeeper. Everyone is saying Bruno is the best at the moment. I'm not taking United fans in because they slagged him off throughout his time at United. They've slagged him off for the best part of the season. And it feels like the 2-week window before the international break, now this whole Bruno Fernandes. But yeah, I'm not even talking PFA. I'm just like previously, you could look in the league and say Cristiano Ronaldo's the best, Mo Salah's the best, Hazard's the best, Thierry Henry's the best, you know, so on and so forth. Who is the best? Like, there's not a standout guy like that. Obviously, if everybody's fit and in their pomp, you know, from Arsenal perspective, you could say, you know, Saka and Rice and Saliba and Gravenberch. This is a great run. Ekitike to the back post. Szoboszlai. Early doors, yeah. Too many Liverpool players. They're taking too many touches. Taking way too many touches. Jeremy Doku. Gravenberch. You know what? Saliba. Jamaica didn't qualify because they had too many meaty Brits in their squad. I lie, man. Americans, you're going to be out, bro. You Americans, big up you, but Tom's making me not like you lot. You lot really think you're going to do something in the World Cup, innit? Gravenberch. Curtis Jones. It's not the worst. All the best of balls by Gomez. Szoboszlai's got a quick pot shot off. I tell you what, yeah. I'll give City that. One of their big problems has been their shape this season. And based on how they played against us and how the opening 8 or so, just short of 8 minutes has been, their structure defensively has got better. Hey, you know what? Haaland, Tom, you're right still. Yeah, completely forgot about him. Bit dumb because he's there, yeah. I know he's on a bit of a goal drought, but yeah, you know what? I'd throw Saliba in there. I'd throw Rice in there. I'd throw Haaland in there. I'd still throw Rodri in there. Yeah, I'd say them. Even the Haaland's a bit weird, isn't it? Because ultimately he's dying by the standards he set. And you know what? Like, You are, if you're not scoring goals, you're not scoring goals. But maybe, I don't know how to describe it, but what? Haaland's got 20, 21, maybe 22 Premier League goals. And it's not to say you can't bag more and all of those kind of things. But, and I know the striker roles changed in recent years, but forgive me if I'm being a bit naive. If you're, obviously I'm being a bit dumb, but if you're Gyökeres, if you're Kai Havertz, you can play up front. If you're Hugo Ekitike, if you're Igor Thiago, who's having a good run of form. If you're Sesko, Liam Delap, insert any striker other than Haaland here. Yeah, maybe I'm looking at this naive, but in August, when they're writing not the team's collective goals and targets, but as a striker, like, or as a goalie, you might say, I want a X amount of clean sheets. As a striker, if you're like, surely in August, you're sitting there and you're saying, I want 20 league goals. And if somebody could offer these strikers before a Premier League ball is kicked at the start of the season, 20 league goals, they'll bite your hand off for that. That is a good season. Obviously, with Haaland, he's gone on a drought. He got to 20 goals very quickly. But if the goals were staggered out a bit, you get to the end of the season, your striker's got 20 goals. It's done his job, really, isn't it? Well, maybe I'm looking at it naive. Haaland and Gyökeres are so similar. Yeah, Haaland's obviously way better than him. I just think you can't pick when you're born, yeah, but I just think Haaland's born in the wrong time. He's not, because obviously he's one of the best strikers on the planet, like other than Harry Kane, who's really chatting to him. You could say Lewandowski historically, but if he was playing in the late 90s, early 2000s, you're looking at him very differently. Curtis Jones, who once upon a time was linked with Arsenal, and every now and again he does. I'd have him. Virgil van Dijk. I'm keen to see what Liverpool look like when Van Dijk goes, when Salah goes, like the new era sort of thing, if it makes sense. And again, Liverpool are finding like what happened with Arsenal. You can see City are doing the exact same thing. Curtis Jones is dropping into the pockets, but they're doing that exact same let your goal in, your defenders have it sort of thing. Liverpool have got out of there. Wirtz plays a lovely 1-2. If Ekitike has gone for the shot, it's horrible. Positive though. Look how quickly Liverpool went from back to front there. If I'm honest though, Liverpool have had, I won't quite say chances, but when they're in and around City or the edge of their area, probably one too many touches. America will lose in the knockout stages, but I'm partying with the Dutch in Dallas and Houston. Tom, safe journeys, and that's what the World Cup's about, yeah, but America knockout stage in the World Cup. 20 goals, all comps, good enough for a main striker. Obviously, with what we come to expect, I would say no, but I have to say yes, because like I said, like, would you take that for Gyökeres? Would I take that for Gyökeres? Yeah. S, you're a United fan. Would you take that for Sesko? Yes. The City fans with Liam Delap? Yes. Bit different because he's good, but Hugo Ekitike the same. It depends though, man, because I'm exaggerating, but you could get 10 Premier League goals. You scored a bag of them in the other comps. So no, man, we all know. It's a bit of a weird one, man, because I think the whole conundrum we're at where strikers are concerned, I think it's a bit of everything, if I'm brutally honest. I think the quality of strikers gone down. I don't want to say strikers are not important, but like they're almost the most important, but they're least important in that, like a lot of these managers, they don't really care that a striker can score goals. It's, can you work the channels? Can you occupy the centre half to let midfield runners and wide men? Can you drop into midfield? Like, and we're in that day and age of systemic football. Like individuals will always make it, but you don't really. Maybe I'm looking at it under a nostalgia lens, but you don't really see individual brilliance as frequently. Like, how many times have you gone, wow? Ironically, we're watching Liverpool, like Szoboszlai against us, and who else did he score a free kick against? Was it City? Maybe I'm making things up, but I feel like Szoboszlai, he scored a great goal against us, and he obviously did the same thing. I don't know why I think it's City. It might have been Chelsea, but how many times have you seen that? When Hazard used to dance, when Salah used to do madness, you know, like you don't really see that again. America has a weak group. You know what? I can actually look at their groups because I think I have a tab up of the World Cup groups. Where is it? Who's in America's group? City are on the ball here. People, please make sure we're smashing the like button. Liven up, people. Liven up. Bernardo Silva. Mark Gurley. Bernardo Silva, bit of keep ball. Kanate and Haaland going at it. Kanate hooks it clear. I might as well read the groups out to you, innit? Group A in the World Cup. Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, Czech Republic. I like that group. It probably is not going to be the most viewed to the casual fan. Obviously, all of them nations are going to be supporting their countries heavy, but You don't really know who's going to progress. I think obviously, if you're the South Africans, the Koreans, the Czech Republicans, the Mexicans, you all kind of fancy it against each other. Group B, another kind of decent kind of group. You've got Canada, Bosnia, Switzerland, and Qatar. Everybody fancies it there. Group C, I think is going to be very entertaining, man. You've got Brazil, Morocco. That we're definitely off the bat shot on target from City. We're definitely doing a watch along for that game. But you've got Brazil, Morocco, Haiti. Big up the Haitians and the Scottish. Big up Scotland as well. Group D, why for that Americans? America, USA, Paraguay. Oh, Salah's dragged an effort wide. How? I don't know. But America, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. I hate agreeing with Tom, but you could get out of that still. You can get out of that. But there's always upsets. Group E, Germany, Carousel, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, decent. Group F, Holland, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Big up Glockeres and Timber. Shout out Tomiyasu as well. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Fairly even group there, because what? The Belgians, obviously, they got the cat and all these guys, but it's probably not going to be wavy. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. By the way, we've got a long throw from Liverpool. Joe Gomez, that's a decent one. I'll tell you that. Keeper's made a mess of it. Turkey's hooked clear. Yeah, Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. Group K, Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Congo gonna beat Portugal. Remember, I said it. Saving the best till last. Group L, Panama, Ghana, Croatia, and England. Pardon me. Some decent groups there, man. Obviously, I'm supporting two teams there. Brazil and England to bring it home. You can't really call the groups though, man. I hate agreeing with Tom, man. I hate agreeing with you when it comes to America, because you Americans love gassing your thing. DG, you're not streaming on Twitch. Seems like there's technical difficulties. DG, who do you want to win this game? I'll be real, I don't care. I'd rather, like, provided we do our job, I'd rather play Liverpool in there. I'm not trying to see City again. Because Arteta, you're on this overthinking thing. I think you're more likely to find a balance between the players, and I think you get into your own mind when it's Pep versus you. I'm not really trying to play them. 0-0 within this first 16 minutes. Please make sure we're smashing the like button. The favourites to win, the games will be shit. Just watch the lower rated teams. Those games will be better. We're going to be watching hella games. City could be in here. No, they can't. It's good. I don't know if that's good defending by Kirkes, but he done the defending thing. Salah is finished. I wonder where Salah goes, because the bookie's favourite is probably that. And speaking of it, he's been found by Hugo Ekitike. Now, the Salah of a few years ago, he would have put this in the back of the net years ago. He's twisting and turning. Goal kick? Nah, Salah, you're taking the... Nah, Salah. And as an Arsenal fan, bro, Salah 3-4 years ago, or to be fair, even 2 years ago, because he scored against us, he puts that in the back of the net. Instead, it's gone out for a goal kick. He's had some horrible moments there, really. But yeah, we're going to be doing hella watch-alongs. In fact, where is it? For the World Cup, where is it? Well, in my booklet, I've already planned out the games we're going to watch. And again, I'm going on holiday. Fucking hell, when am I going? I'm going in June at some point. I think like the 26th or something to like 20... The 20-something. So we're going to have to find a way. We're going to be doing watch-alongs, but we're going to have to... Whoa! Definitely not a pen. Definitely not a pen. I don't know. They're going to have a look at it. Semenyo's shot's been funded. Still City appeals. We're going to have to find a way in it to find balance between watch-alongs and, like, I wouldn't call them reaction videos, but reaction videos, I guess. Will Arteta finally start Dalman against Southampton? He started him in the last round. Afternoon, Edward, man. What group is Jamaica in? Get the Congolese jokes in now. Because listen, big up Congo. But you know that in a few months, I'm going to be sitting here laughing at Congo. And you're not going to be like, well, your country's not even in the World Cup. Who cares about that? Nobody cares. It's your time. You think I haven't? I'm still getting nonsense from all my Congolese supporting friends. They're editing images of Vibes Cartel with the Congo shirt. I'm not going to lie. The Congo dressing room playing dancehall. I'm on you lot. It's all love. I'm on you lot. My friends were showing me snaps live at West Green Road. Have I still got the voice notes? Where's JC? And Paul.
I caught you're killing. Bro, I've been meaning to say, bro, I'm so fucking proud of you, bro.
That's not it. One love for that. Where is it, man? Where is it? Where is it?
Just how dare you? How dare you say we don't dance better than y'all, bro? We play football better. Well, obviously, I'm saying like we fight better than you guys. Like
Yeah, I can't lie.
He's a nigga from the Congo.
This guy. I can't lie. Yeah, well, you Congolese, you can fight in it. Big up the Congo, in it. Big up the Congo. I don't want to talk too much in it, but mum and them guy, our food's better than yours. We cook better than yours. The galley better than yours. The man better. Bro, I still get Congolese gal, bro. So what now? What now? What now? Like what now? Pussy.
Just formation when it comes to dancing and shit, bro. Like, bro, bro, if I set a poll right now on Snap, I'm telling you, Congolese men will get more yeses.
Bro, you man are doing the fake age figure. You know why I'm not arguing with you Congolese brothers? Because you can say what you want, yeah. Primary school, you was all Jamaican. Man, I call Toby and saying they're Jamaican. So lie, bro, lie, man. I love when the sons, you know, the young G's. I love when they branch out and they're comfortable in their own skin, you know. But you get the point. I'm on. It's all bad now, but I'm on to you lot. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Man was greasy about Congo. Shut up, hold it. Social Jays, I'm on you as well. I'm on all of you. Bro, I'm on all of you. I'm on all of you. Yeah, you know I'm not biased. I'm happy for Congo. You don't know my view on things. I understand that. And one thing I've spoken about this before, one thing that's pissing me off as well, yeah, like away from the banter for a sec. One thing that's starting to it's not starting to piss me off because we know they do this. Oh, what's the point of Congo and Curacao and Haiti and this one and that one being in the tournament? They're not gonna win it. I thought football's for the people. Last time I checked, all of these countries won fair and square. Man are saying get rid of one of these lot to bring Italy. Italy, that's your business, bro. Like, it's nonsense. Really nonsense. You think any of the countries I said, yeah, Iraq and Iran and Egypt, throw them all into it, yeah. Jordan as well. You think any of the countrymen and women think their countries are going to win the World Cup? Of course, they'd love it. It's to see the flags, the togetherness, what it does for the nations as well. Football's meant to be all inclusive. We all know the game is not for the people anymore, yeah, but it's jarring, bro. It's jarring. But yeah, so yeah, big up Congo. And again, Congo were lost there when there was Zaire, and we all know about the colonialism and all the stuff that goes up. Free Congo as well. We all know about the nonsense that goes on over there, unfortunately. So yeah, big them up. But away from that, bro, you're gonna have to that when you lot go out, bro. I'm on to you lot, but it's jarring, bro. Football's always for the people, and let's cut the crap as well. Let's cut the crap, yeah. Let's cut the crap. Let's cut the crap. Is it a kind of thing? We know it is. Like, we know it is because they do this San Marino and them lot. But when Iceland got to the Euros, I never saw, what's the point of them being there? It's so romantic and Last time I checked, Congo got there, and all the other countries, but focusing on Congo because it's directly there, they got there fair and square. And even if you want to look at it like that, yeah, they did get there fair and square. But a lot of countries, Jamaica was in last chance saloon. Obviously, we didn't win. Poland was in last chance saloon. They never won. Sweden bust case. Congo bust case. Italy did not bust case against Bosnia. So it's a cop-out. And you've not been in the last 3 World Cups. It's mad to say that about Italy, but you're not on a divine right. Because then you might as well make the World Cup Super League then. You might as well make it Super League. Because no one's going to sit here and say Arsenal, Man United, City, Liverpool, like they should be in the Champions League for champion, like just because of who they are and whatnot. It's an idiot thing. Football's always inclusive until it's time to be inclusive. Another long throw by Liverpool. I think it's a bit funny, Liverpool, you know. Onslaught, you do a lot of chatting about 1-2 things, man, seeing bare throw-ins. Crazy. Them colonizer chat, man said World Cup and wants more Europeans. You all had exactly, bro. You played, you know, and they always, I feel like Gattuso, they always like hit Africa with the stick. Obviously, Congo is in Africa. So let's use Congo as an example. They're 20 places above Bosnia. So you lost to a team 20 places below them. Big up Bosnia as well. We're not, again, for the people, you know what it kind of means. Semenyo, apologies, I'm moving mad. It's Jeremy Doku. I thought he was fouled there. And he was. Italy has big problems, outdated philosophy and dead league. It's got bare problems, bro. Like, I don't think they select the right players at international level. There's clearly a gap. Like that guy from Brentford, the right back, he's not there. Clearly, there's something with bringing through academy players or players of a top level. But then at the same time, bro, like they ain't been there in the last 3 years. But Barella, this one, that one, they've had players and sandwiched in between them fucking up in the World Cups. They've won the Euro. So problems with inconsistent selection. I think the game's gone. I do think Italy struggles financially as well. And that's a problem because, again, I'm only 30, 31 in 2 weeks. But there was a time where Italy was the league. Like, Italy was the league. Now, it obviously is a top 5 league. It's not. I always tell you, look, that league's spooky, bro. There's got any player that flops in the Premier League or don't really make a name for themselves in the Premier League or they were calm in the Premier League. They go Italy, they look banging. Some players come here, they look shaky. A lot of players that are quote unquote past it, getting on a bit age-wise, they go Italy, they're bagging. I guarantee you, Liam Delap goes Italy today. Bro, he's coming back. He'll be sold to these shores within 18 months, 2 years for peas, bro. Like, I'll be honest, I don't really trust Italian league attackers. Oh. Florian Wirtz. Look at Rangers. He's obviously good. He ain't making too much noise. But to be fair, Salah did come from Italy. But it's gone down since then. DG, I thought I was going to see you on West Green Road on Tuesday. Well, God, listen, it's cool. Congo is cool. Because I'll hold my licks. All the banter, all the corn that's getting thrown, I'm holding it. I've saved chats. When Congo go out and man are crying, I'm on it. Like there was even one Congolese guy. He's got he's barefoot on the stands, on the chairs and whatnot. When you lot go out, I'm running that. You lot are going to be crying, but Jamaica's not even in. I'm like, say it again. Say it again. Make sure you lot score a goal, win the game, and get a point. Please. Please. As for us, Jamaica, let's just stick to the running thing. We're not even good at that. Let's stick to the running thing, man. Until we want to pattern football properly, let's stick to the running thing. We gave it a good effort. And you know what? That's why I'm vexed at Jamaica, but I'm actually not vexed at the game because I thought Congo were going to absolutely move to us. That's the best I've seen you lot play in years. That's the best you've played in the World Cup qualifying. It's too little, too late. And even like with Italy, Jamaica, we have to hold that, bro. One of the easiest qualification paths in a minute, and you fucked around. Obviously, with the fact of where the World Cup is listen, I can't talk for Mexico, but Canada and America, we're local there. Fucked up. I don't even think Leon Bailey was that good against Congo, but that's the first time you've looked like something. Unfortunately, what is the issue for a lot of these countries is corruption with the decision makers and an inconsistent pathway, bro. Like, yeah, man. I can't lie, West Green Road did look like a movie. Still, it was a movie. West Green Road's always lively. Big up our African cousins, man. Well, fuck you lot. I didn't think we was with it, but you see the way the game was moving. Oof. And as an Arsenal fan, I had to hold it as well. Set piece. Oof. It's been a tough week, you know, as an Arsenal fan of Jamaican heritage. 2 L's. It makes me, Arteta had nothing to do with the international break, but now I need the league. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. Jamaica should have beat Carousel and drew with Trini at minimum. Bro, dickhead thing, bro. You didn't have to win that. You just had to win one of those games, bro. So, like Italy, man have to hold it. I can't lie. I do think City started off the better team, but for the last 5, 7, maybe 10 minutes, it's been a low-key affair, but they look a bit shaky. Oh, if you're a Liverpool fan, the one man you probably want the ball to fall to in that area, he's got too much on it. It should be 1-0 Liverpool. Jamaica needs players that play for the badge, not English mercenaries with no heart. Well, ain't nobody trying to see no one from Portmore FC and Harbourview playing for the team. And to be fair with you, bro, so what? Bailey is a thoroughbred Jamaican. What have you done? Casey Palmer's a British-born lad. He was one of our best players against Congo, and one of the only players we ain't really got energy for. Inconsistent selections, picking dead players. Don't get me started on the coaching staff, the McLaren and all these idiots. And, bro, my man needs to leave, bro. Like, that's one thing that was pissing me off against Congo, yeah, because, like, when the camera was panning to the Jamaican manager, he just looks like you ain't got no answers, bro. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You genuinely look like you got Alzheimer's, bro. Like, you don't know what's going on. Probably still think you're in 1920 and shit. Offside. But, yeah. Gattuso was talking smack on Cannibal, saying it was easy to qualify, but Italy couldn't get past North Macedonia and Bosnia. That's what you're going to do, bro. You're sour, bro. And even that, it's an expanded World Cup. So everybody that ain't there, yeah, like you speak up Alex Ferguson in the cup. You had to, you failed even more if that kind of makes sense. And even that, forgive me if I'm wrong. One, we need to use logic. Like certain regions have more countries, so there's going to be more places. Also, don't Europe have the most qualifying spots anyways? Ian Rush, Kenny Dalglish, Sir Alex Ferguson. Bare legends in the booth today. Man said booth. In the stadium. Bernardo Silva. Cherky, bro. That's disgusting. Simple but elegant. He's found O'Reilly, who's got 8 goals. Jeremy Doku, who I don't even think he knows what he's going to do. Doku, he doesn't know what he's going to do. He has got a corner for his team and for his troubles. Africa has 10 countries going. Gattuso's another idiot. Africa is bigger than US, China, and India combined. Of course, more teams. But bro, it's sour, bro. Like it's not logic. It's you're letting them Africans go. What about us Europeans? Like, who cares, bro? You should have qualified, didn't it? And I don't think any like Italians are shocked because this is now the third. You didn't make the last 2. So there was, before a ball was kicked in qualifying, there was things you had to think about putting right. O'Reilly. When do you not think we're going to see a death of short corners again? That's interception by Van Dijk. I actually thought that was going to be a decent ball. This is the biggest World Cup. Teams had multiple chances to qualify and failed. Nobody checking for Italy. Man, ain't been to the last 3 World Cups. No one's missing them. Argentina for me. Tivoli Gardens is a global powerhouse. Hey, what do you know about Tivoli? I'm happy with Japan. Well done, lads. Big up Japan. And for me, it's about like, bro, I'd love to be at the World Cup, man. Just by looking at all of these countries, forget a ball being kicked. Like, I don't know where everybody's playing, but it's a celebration of cultures. You got bare African countries. You got, cut the track for a sec. If I'm honest, City probably should have scored there. Jeremy Doku, don't know what he was doing. Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike. I mean, Liverpool got away with it, I guess. But like, imagine being around. Like, let's just go through the groups, bro. Like, imagine. Let's just assume Group C. Everybody's in the same kind of places. Imagine the Moroccans, the Brazilians, the Haitians, and the Scottish lads around, like, and guys and women around the ground, and the cultures and all of that. Group K, you got Congo and Portugal. You got. Listen, I don't really know about Uzbekistan, but then, man, you got Colombia, bro. This is what the World Cup's meant to be about. It's literally called the World Cup. And especially in this day and age where, let's have it right, bro. Like 9 times out of 10, when you're talking about countries and playing against countries, it's all, we live in a day and age of far right movement. And I don't think there's anything wrong with national pride or nationalism, but I'm talking about the connotations. Like, I'm proud to be from here, get the foreigners out. I'm like, I don't co-sign that. It's meant to, above all, this is a celebration of cultures, bro. When you see the crazy, like, when you look and you see, I don't know, some Congolese brother just painted in all blue, Colombians dancing. Cameramen. I'm not gonna lie, the cameramen in the Congo Jamaican game. If I was at the stadium, I'm winning. I went to the Congolese, go, mama and guy, I need some friends. Hey, cameramen at the World Cup, start practicing from now. When was the last time you saw a Leng Babes in a Premier League game or FA Cup game? City on the ball here. Oh, it's a lovely 1-2. Doku cannot keep it in. Still no goals for our troubles, people, today. Mama and guy. I think that's a wavy slogan, you know. Hey, you Congolese brothers. I'm sour still because you're not buzzing me too much, bro. Half of you were Jamaican. I know social joins. You had a stage of being Jamaican. And if you weren't doing the Jamaican thing, bare of you done the I'm from France. Bare of you done the I'm from France. Wakanda forever. And it's a safe space here. Well, come on. And I'm not taking no verbal from no Congolese brothers that have gelled hair. Allow me. You, man, like. Especially if you're not a footballer, like, cuz. But yeah. Let's sit back down. But yeah, moral of the story, bro. Fuck what they say, bro. Every country that's there is there because they earned the right to be there, innit? And whatever they do when the ball's kicked in the World Cup, that's their business. That's that. Cameroon are not there. Yeah, Cameroon for me, it felt like Cameroon used to do the frontline Africa thing. To be fair, Africa is well represented in the World Cup. How many teams? Morocco, Ivory Coast, Congo, Cape Verde. Surely Cape Verde. Senegal, Algeria, Admittedly, I don't know for Jordan, you know. Them biblical religious kind of lands. Is that Asia or is that Africa? Or is it one of them it kind of cuts you? I don't know. I think Jordan's in Africa. It must be. It must be near Egypt and that, innit? It must be. It must be. It must be. Smash the likes, hyper, far too kind, man. Especially if you're a footballer, come on, DG, keep that hair natural, brother. Amen. But I allowed them a bit because like that's the only pass I get. You're a footballer, innit? You got more money than sense. I've never quite got it. That's the only time. Ball into the box. But you're right, man. I've never had a Mohican, let alone perm my hair. I ain't done the blonde thing. That's our ball, Van Dijk. What, Van Disney? What are you doing? Why did he try flick it? Obviously, he probably won an attacker there, but the ball's been delivered. If he just has an effort at goal, Liverpool probably take the lead. Instead, I don't know what he saw, but he tried flick. Jordan is Asia. See, I tried, man. Are we sure? I feel like Jordan's Africa, but it could be Asia. It's them biblical lands, man. Jordan country. It must be one of them that's near. Oh yeah, shit. It's West Asia still. Yeah, all right, cool. I tried. All right. Should have listened in geography. Yeah, it's Asia. So VAR check. Every other country I said apart from Jordan, innit? Let me see the map. That's why I was getting confused, man. This is why I was getting confused, people, and thought it was in Africa. Because obviously now it looks dumb. You got the West Bank, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and you've got Egypt right there, innit? You've got Egypt. So that's why I was thinking, is it Africa? But yeah, is what it is. It's dumb, yeah, but like, it's mad how all the countries actually all used to, apart from like, I swear they said in geography, all the countries used to be stuck together and then the plates moved. Like, I might be making this up, but it feels like, you see, like the continent of Africa, it feels like it's like a jigsaw. It could get slapped back in South America. I don't know. O'Reilly, can he float it into the box? Corner kick. No, I haven't been there. Where is that? Is that the new one, like, just when 4th Street ends and just where White Hart Lane begins? Like on the corner, right opposite where the old Sainsbury's used to be. I'm sure that is where the old Sainsbury's used to be, innit? I might be making it up. I'm sure that's where the old Sainsbury's used to be. And what is it now? It's B&M or something. I mean, this ain't helping me looking at the pictures because it's not showing me. Pep Guardiola's on his blower, probably talking to his assistants. Oh no, I'm chatting here. It's not there. Where's the landmark? Advent Way. Where is that? Where the fuck is this in Edmund? Oh, that can't be far from the Tesco's. City appealing for a penalty. Penalty's been given, by the way, folks. Manchester City have a penalty. Oh my God, we're having a virgin. And Salah's face is like, yep, is what it is. I'm sure VAR will have a check at it. I don't personally know about that one. I think we'll have to have a VAR look at that. We'll have a look. I don't personally know about that. Let's have another look. You wouldn't get it in Sunday League, but there is contact. And Slot's doing this 3 times. City have been looking for it. The ref's giving it, innit? There ain't nothing else you could do. Haaland to take. Shout out to Iran. They're doing God's work at the world, gosh. The world used to be together, broke up over time and split into continents. The supercontinent Penga began to break apart approximately 200 million years ago during the early Jurassic period. You don't believe dinosaurs are real? I don't know, man. Sound like bullshit to me. You really believe in the dinosaur thing? Like dinosaurs. Well, where do you lot stand on evolution as well? Let me see how you lot are, man. Thoughts on Iran and the World Cup? I know you don't want to risk a shadow ban. It's not just Iran, like, bro. Owing to whole, obviously I'm not in America like you lot, but the whole ice stuff, like, how the fuck are fans meant to get there? Like, even the wait, let's see. I'll get back to this. Haaland sends keeper the wrong way. It is 1-0 to Manchester City. Yes, 1-0 to City. City. Marcel, get the yak, my brother. Get the yak. It's looking like the FA Cup dream is over, blood. Did somebody say Arsenal and City to meet again in the FA Cup final? I don't know. But yeah, to answer your question, West Constant, yeah, like that Congolese fan, man, the one that dresses up like, oh, I forgot his name, man. But it's a serious figure. I'm doing him a disservice because he's done a lot for Black history as well, man. My man, the Congolese guy, man. And he dresses up like him. But yeah, he couldn't get a visa to go watch the Jamaica Congo game. What the hell does that mean for these lot going there? Obviously, even Mexicans getting to Canada and America. Obviously, we know why you're alluding to Iran. Football mirror society, but it's another reason as to why it looks a bit shaky, isn't it? Like, it's meant to be a celebration. It'll be interesting with the whole geopolitical. See them words there, smash the like button. I'm feeling wavy. Geopolitical kind of backdrop with the World Cup. It's a shame, man. We live in a fucked world, man. Like, it's only gonna get worse. Mankind just ruined everything, innit? Really, like, I don't know where you lot stand in religion, but like, God gave you this beautiful world, and it just, when I say we, definitely not me, but like, just fucked up the environment, just fucked up everything, bro. Like, warring each other, fucked up the environment, even down to the point a couple animals are extinct and that. Erling Haaland bit between his teeth after scoring. His intentions were pure. He couldn't find a man. I actually thought Florian Wirtz started quite brightly. He's gone a bit quiet. Same goes for Hugo Ekitike, who he's found now. Hugo Ekitike. Be interested to see when Isaac's back, how they kind of tie in. Isaac is not in the squad as well. Tim Pot hat DJ, I hear it. Hey, why am I getting this? You don't believe in dinosaurs? Next, you'll tell me hobbits aren't real. This guy's an idiot. Yeah, Patrice Lumumba. Yeah, my man, 30 guy, bro. Very 30 guy. You're a religious man, so not surprising you don't think dinosaurs are real. It's not that I don't think they're real. So where's the evidence, man? I just think people see the way I live my life here. I have my beliefs and things, but I'm always braced for everything that I think I know about life or anything I've ever been told. It could all be lies. So there could all be dinosaurs, but where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? I do think there's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do think there's stuff out there that's not humans, or maybe there's another like set of quote unquote humans that are more advanced than us. I do think there's secrets hidden because, you know, apparently they've gone to the moon and that, but no one can explain how the pyramids got there, innit? Like nobody. And unpopular opinion, we don't even, do you know what water could be used for beyond the obvious? Like water can be used to build things and it's not used like that. There's so many things that we're not privy to. Like, imagine you got to go for a day to Area 51. They probably wouldn't let you walk out, but imagine the shit you see. Imagine the secrets hidden. Imagine what's hidden in the Vatican and Bank of England, and imagine what's hidden. Because let's be real, like, religion is used to coalesce normal people. I'm sure if I go to every religious site, there's spooky things going on, man. So yeah. O'Reilly, it's cold, man. Free Skelly. These guys always get a pen with this rest. Why is he always reffing City games? They pay him well and he always delivers, eh? Rodri, Gurhi, Jeremy Doku. It's got a Premier League feel to it, if I'm honest. Okay, we get it. All right, you don't want to stream on Twitch. All right, you don't want to stream on Twitch. Whatever the hell that means. Fair enough, lad. We get it. Don't know what's going on with Twitch. Thoughts on Black Christians after all that happened in slavery? All religions had slavery in it. Like black people as slaves, Muslims had slaves, like Sikh and all of that had slaves, Christians had slaves. So what does it really mean? I do always used to wonder, like, I always do wonder sometimes, like, with what my people have faced throughout time, is it because we've been praying to the wrong God and that? Like, how can the slave and the slave master both pray to the same God? But then even that, you could debut that. And even, like, I'm not saying I'm doing it, yeah, but even when you look at things like spirituality and all of that, like they call it voodoo. I'm not saying I'm on that, but who's to say that's not the thing? Like, who is actually not to say it's not the thing? Even when the whole of the fact that you call it black magic, like the whole term, the way that word black, like the connotations around black and white beyond the obvious is crazy. Think about it. Black is a funeral, white is a wedding. Black Friday. Obviously, you know about the connotations around that, but you know already it is. It's a dark day or it's a black day for the football club when something goes wrong. So yeah, man, there's a lot of mind games, bro. There's a lot of mind games. Slavery still exists. Dinosaurs were the OG natives. Humankind is the colonizers. Do we really believe there was T-Rexes in that? Like, imagine that you're building it and you're, right, T-Rexes, come on then, boss out, there's a T-Rex. Let's go out of it. Oh, I don't think he's offside there, ref. I don't think Jeremy Docu's there. Always interested to hear this comment from religious people. Yeah, you lot heard me, man. Where you lot at? Well, I didn't come here for this. What's all this geopolitics, deluded politician? Delta, so shut up. I'm here, man of the people. We could do everything here, you know. We could do everything. If you want to talk about football, get the football conversations. I'm just a servant to the channel. Big up you lot, because without you lot, I wouldn't have any of this in it. But yeah, the DG has never been to a museum. Yes, I have, man. Yes, I have. And plus, it's all bullshit, bro. Tell your people to fucking send them shits back, and they'll be. I'll tell you what, Tom. You lot wouldn't have a fucking museum, would ya? You daft cunt. Big up, Tom. And I must admit, as I get older, I don't really like museums, and I can't lie to my unborn kid. I'm not saying you can't go to the zoo. I won't take you to the zoo. I remember in primary school when I went to the zoo, and I just thought like, oh, like my man, the animal. You're from some mad African forest, and this one's from Asia, right? Like, what are you doing in Houston? Like, what are you doing in London? Polar bears are over here, bro. It's demonic, slightly. And then I find it barbaric, in that they raise these lot in captivity, and then they say, you know what? This orca that we've raised in the sea world, we're gonna go drop them in the ocean. Your food. You ain't been about. You're gonna get koalas out there in the Atlantic Ocean. There's savages out there. You don't even know how to follow the pod in that. And orcas are gonna be like, well, who's my man? It smells like a human. What do you mean you can't hunt? What do you mean you're not doing that? You know them sounds like the orcas. I think orcas is one of the most scary. I'm not gonna lie. When I see animals, it makes me think God. Well, I know God's real, but it makes me think God's real. Like orcas, because I watched that shit on TikTok. That is, I'd be fascinated but scared shit. You see them white guys that go and jump and swim with them. Them man there are fearless, bro. Apparently they leave humans alone, but I would shit myself. Imagine that. Imagine. Once my friend, why is this on the floor? Once my friend asked me, would you rather get dropped on a lifeboat in the middle of the ocean, or would you rather get given a map and you got to go from one end at night time, you got to go from one end of the Amazon to the other? I said, drop me on the ocean, bro. Just give me the ocean, bro. Please give me the ocean thing. Fuck being in the Amazon. You can't survive that. There's poison plants, there's so many insects. You might even survive that, and then you're getting a little sleep. You see a leopard or something, safe. There's snakes and that. The water's got piranhas. It's all a myth. It's all a myth. That's why you see me. I'm happy admiring these things. Oh, Haaland, he's correct. That's a very good header. Haaland at the double. Manchester City, 2 for the good now as he kicks the corner flag. And that's got to be a kick in the teeth for Liverpool. I think Semenyo put the ball in. It's a lovely glancing header by Erling Haaland. Haaland at the double. Once again, goals are like London buses. You don't score for a minute, and they're like, girls, you ain't got none, and you get 2. And then you find yourself in shenanigans. Allegedly, like entertainment, smash the like button. Boy, and you know what? Historically, this season, City have been shaky defensively. Liverpool, it's been a theme throughout. It's great play from Cherky. Stood up by Semenyo. It's a great glancing header from Haaland. He's got the better and the run of Konate. I would say Liverpool fans are probably disappointed. They're not surprised. They're probably accustomed to conceding goals of this ilk. 2 silly mistakes, really. On one hand, City have made that out of nothing and showed why they're quality. But on the other hand, the whole shape from everybody connected to Liverpool is poor. It's poor. Konate unaware, can't quite get their arm, and this has got to be a bitter pill to swallow as well. The pagan that used to work at Liverpool. So, I don't know what this means by Slot, but Slot's done this. You know what? Stranger things have happened. If anyone can do the comeback thing, historically, it's been Liverpool. I don't know about these lot, but yeah, pardon me. Haaland has scored on the stroke of half time. Why apply evidence to dinosaurs but not religion? I think there's evidence with religion. Personally, like, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you know, if God is real, why does it?" And listen, I ain't got all the answers in it. I wonder these things. Like, we see the world's fucked. We talk about slavery and people being oppressed. You, as a human, naturally, you're gonna be there, like, "Yo, why don't God pattern up things in it? Like, help it, like, do the thing in it." I don't have the answers, but I think there's God personally. Like, I just think, like, I think there's an element of you have to believe in things you can't see in it. Like, and that's not even necessarily the case for me. You can't explain the pyramids. And I think you just look at this planet with the animals and the regions and the even trees with oxygen and shit. Like, I think there's a God, the human body as well. Like, somebody's got to have designed this. Like, if there was a Big Bang, the Big Bang, like, God had to have clicked his fingers in it and made a Big Bang, like the human body. Like, anyone that studied sports, like, as we're talking, like, as you're moving like this, I can't really explain it, but you're moving in different dimensions. Like, you've got the frontal, whatever. I should have listened in class, but like, you're moving in, you're doing madness in it. And as we're talking, we're sweating, we're shedding skin, oxygen is coming out, going in, CO2 is going out. Obviously, when you're hot, bro, it's just, for me, there is. And I can't lie, anytime I've been, like, 2024 and a few years before that, I think I even spoke about in my Deluded Thoughts videos way back then, like, whenever life's got on top, and I've never been on killing myself and that. Listen, anyone that's on that, go get help, please. Yeah, be ashamed. I've heard a voice in my head, like, and it's not my conscience, innit? And I think anytime I've prayed for something, I've got it as well. Like, and I mean, listen, I know it's wrong to say, but you get me. Like, fam, like, there's definitely, look at my thing is, bro, there's no way bro, haircut, bro, I'm too leng for God not to have created it. I'm too leng, like, I'm so leng. Apparently, there were giants back in the day. Well, good convos, keep them coming, folks. The IC Poland is held in the Fred Needle Street. That and real premium Colombian. This guy, bro. Let me screw with your mind. Reality is an illusion. 100%. No, you can't screw me. I believe that. I believe on one hand, none of this shit is real, bro. And my friends call me fucked here because I've been in some serious situations in my life. And I still say this to this day, like, whether it's when I could have lost my life, whether it's been finances, whether it's been good or bad. I genuinely, my friend, I could call them right now. I always say, we're gonna die anyways. Like, it sounds mad. It's a video game. Like, I actually genuinely think we're kind of in a video game, and you just have to try and leave a legacy, be a good person. When the good Lord says, "Yo, it's your time to cut out," spread my ashes over the Emirates, innit? So I can watch us one last time. Now we're doing Malcolm X, Denzel scenes, Deluded. Critic, this guy, bro. Close your eyes when you see black. I'll tell you what's a rabbit hole, looking at Rothschilds and them other families that built the world system. Yeah. What's it? What's them bars, man? Who said it? I was a lost child until I read books on Rothschild. Who said that? Bossman Birdie. Yeah, I can't lie. When you start learning about that, it's mad. Like, when you start learning about the banking system, that's why when I don't really watch the news, I'll browse the news because I want to see what's going on, but I'm more interested in what's going on in Davos, what the banks are doing, because that everything else follows suits, bro. These politicians, even the royal family, like, you lot are just video games. You lot are just characters, really. You lot are celebs. You lot are no different from, like, Chanel Reynolds and Expressions and anyone that goes on the Inside Show. That, like, your influences, bro. The politicians are influences, bro. Majority of people are praying to the Demirage, fake God being portrayed as the real one. How about a whole village? What are you referring to, man? But you can survive being in the middle of the ocean. No, I didn't say that. But what would you rather? Being in the middle of the ocean on a raft, yeah, and just praying to God. Maybe you buck some orcas, because you apparently dolphins and orcas, you can chat to them. You buck some of them. You just help me. Take me to Somalia or Brazil or Senegal or something, like shepherd this thing in it. Shepherd this thing for me. Yeah. Obviously, if you buck sharks, you're gone. I'll back my chances with that over, bro. You the rainforest. I mean, the Amazon rainforest from start to finish, even with a map, bro. Do you know how paranoid you're gonna be? You can't sleep, bro. You can't do anything. You have to keep moving, and you're fucked. Especially if you're not an expert. You try to get food, you could dead yourself. You try to climb a tree, you could dead yourself. You try to go in the water, you could dead yourself. Snakes are looking mad. Yeah, man, fuck that. Can I swim? Of course I can swim, bro. I love swimming. That, apart from football, apart from football and stuff we can't describe, like, I used to love swimming as a little kid. I used to love it. Summer holiday, I love swimming. I love going. I ain't going to swim in a minute. I'm a bad boy swimmer. I'm cold at that. I'm cold at swimming. Liverpool getting pounded. I'm the only one who doesn't rate Ikatike that highly. I fuck with him, man. Ikatike doing Jesus impression. Konate so poor there. He did nothing to stop Haaland. He's flat-footed, man. Warren is just chatting shit. Failed hate along, my boy. I know you're gonna get City in the neck, man. Warren, it's always these guys, bro. Everybody's just calm vibes. We're talking and we're watching football and you're just chatting off, bro. I support Man United, so why are you working for Liverpool? Calm down, bro. I'm to some boy. Like, relax, fam. Can't bring that man there around the galley, you know. See, scaring the hoes, bro. Like, calm down. Even SLDs, calm. Like, calm down, man. It's always these pork eating rusters, bro. Cut your dreads. You make Marcel look fucking human, you daft cunt. Horrible bastard. People, give me 30 seconds. Let me go and get some juice. And keep your conversations coming. Big up KJ as well. See him in the chat. And we're back. Big up everybody, apart from Warren, because everyone's behaving themselves. We're having a good old chit chat. Get Warren out of here, man. Get Warren out of here, man. Them man, they're seeing demons. I don't know what's going on with them, man. Let's see that goal again, man. Well, let's see the pen incident. Oh, showing the second one. That's poor from Liverpool. Look at Konate. And you know what? To be fair to anyone that's played football, yeah, one of the hardest things to do is watch the ball and watch the runner. But that's why you're paid the big bucks. And that's why Haaland's so good. Look at his run from out to in. He's got in between Joe Gomez and Konate. He's got the run on Konate. Obviously, Konate can't get his body there. Haaland's got the momentum. He's just used the pace of the ball, and it's a very good header. It's never going to be his most glamorous goal, but anyone that understands football, the art of doing that is easier said than done. Laura Wood's getting all the gigs now, innit? We want any of Luca. I'm chatting shit. Said nobody ever. Unless she wants to come on the channel, we'll bang some quick views. The game's the game. You have to move shameless. Big up to everyone whose team's still in the FA Cup. I don't know about going out. Stay humble, bro. Big up, Tom. I said Project Blue Beam. DG, can you name the 15 players that have played for City and Liverpool in the EPL? Killing, man, bro. Robbie Fowler. I'm sure he's played for City when he was robbed. Why's my mind? Didier Hamann. Daniel Sturridge. Raheem Sterling. My mind's gone blank, but you put me on the spot. There's a Frenchie that played for both of them. Kolo Touré. 100% Kolo Touré. Kolo Touré, you played for Liverpool. I know you was at. I swear down Kolo went there. I would feel like you was there under Brendan Rodgers. Yeah. Any goalies? Yeah, you've done me there, man. My brain's not clicking into gear. Left backs. Trying to go position for position. Left backs. Nothing coming to me. Yeah, I give up, Mo. I gave you a solid effort, man. Big up yourself. Emardi, I believe. Forgive me for mispronouncing that, man. DG the time. Sorry, guys. Hey, thank you. What? Someone's on the ball. You know about that massive cave or hole or something they found in Antarctica? No, and I don't want to know about that, bro. Listen, I don't want to explore that. I don't want the higher powers to come fuck with me. I'm just trying to get to 100K. Allow me. Expressions therefore has, man. Big up Expressions. But I'm not dissing Expressions, man. I'm just simply saying the politicians and the royal family, they're no different from influencers, bro. They don't actually influence shit. City fan, but always appreciate good content. Big up yourself, man. Stop the clock. Appreciate you, man. So that means what you perceive is not actually happening. It's always your perception. That's why religion exists. It's filling the gaps in our understanding. I'm not going to lie. I do believe in God. I think the problem with the world is religion. And I'm not saying anything about Islam, Christianity, or whatever. It's just there's people that do badness and they justify it with that. And I think because someone mentioned the Rothschilds, when you look at them kind of man, color, religion, all like they're all in it together, in it. Like they've gone to some next level, like the Bilderberg group, something like that. Listen, any of them listening, allow me. I don't know, man. Go link Robbie or something in it. Like just leave this YouTuber alone. So yeah, DJ, you can say that all City looking good and we don't have Champions League games. Yes and no, because this is a reality, isn't it? Like there's always a reality where City could have been in all competitions or none. What annoys me is tactically, you look like you're defending a bit better. Obviously, momentum and feeling good is one thing. You won the cup. People have gone off, played for their countries, doing what they're doing. They're about to go through. We've got a 9-point gap. In previous years, it's not even. I think we're going to get it done, but it's the 9-point gap doesn't give me confidence, but it does purely because, and even Arsenal, we've shown we can fuck it up, but like surely, like it's too much. Now, City in previous years, for example, your game in hand, I would have just mentally said that's 3 points in it, but it could go from 9 to 3. If you win your game in hand, you beat us, that's 3 points. If you're City, you're probably backing like Arsenal to drop points. I've been saying I think it goes down to the last day of the season, if I'm honest with you. I think there's many twists and turns. Yeah. 2-0. You missed it. All right, Mali, you're another. We're speaking about Congo. Listen, don't delete your TikToks. Laugh it up now. Don't delete your. If you didn't see your TikTok, rice and peas, ackee and saltfish. What goes around comes around, my brother. I'm on you, I'm on you. Now you're calm, SLD. Now you're taking your tablets, man. Liverpool are cooked. I got a feeling Everton or Brentford going to get the last position for the Champions League. It'd be funny to see Chelsea or Liverpool not in the CL. DG knows City are coming. I know you're shook. How can that be shook when it happens all the time? It's not to say City are not good. Obviously, they're good. They got Pep. They've been there, done it with the T-shirt. I'm more shook of Arsenal. Like, I've said this how many for years I've said before. It's not to say we're the biggest and baddest, but before I look at Liverpool, City, this one, that one, I can only look internally. And a lot of the times we're our own best friends. A lot of the times we're our own worst enemies. Take nothing. Use the cup game, for example. What Pep did tactically, kind of what he did initially in this game. Let our players have the ball and whatnot. The way they pressed, the way the players took responsibility, the way they, handled their disappointment in Champions League and obviously done what they're doing, innit? Big up them for that. But before I look at them, I look at how we approached it. My players, stage fright. Gaffer, overthinking, stage fright, in-game management, don't know what's going on. So, yeah, man, that's what I'd say for that. DG, my G, good to see you on TalkSport repping the true Gooner community. I mean, at least when they say, you know what, DG, we don't need you anymore, CJ. At least I had a good run, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Man, have to be clinical in these games. It's a cup game, man. KJ, one love, man. I'd be more surprised if City slip up, 100%. I predicted a City win. I genuinely believe they go and win basically all remaining games of the season, maybe the odd draw. But Milner, fuck's sake. And now, okay, see, now when you just get brain dead, like, it was never happening, bro. It was never happening. Milner as well. It was never happening. What are you saying? Do you want to run it back with City in the final? Obviously, by default, if they I want to go through, but not really, man. I'm tired of playing City now, man. I don't want to see them because it does look like they got their act together still. I need Pep to cut. I've been saying for years, when Pep cuts, I think now it's a level playing field. City will always be City, but now anybody could win the league. Anyone could do whatever. Speaking of City, don't know where the City players are, but every Liverpool player is on the pitch right now. Obviously, them man are losing 2-0. City are probably billing it. Craig Bellamy, fuck. Yeah, Balotelli. This convo is too political for me. Let me just sit down and drink my juice. As long as the oh shit, allow me. DG, do you believe aliens exist? I'm more believing aliens than dinosaurs. And when I say aliens, I don't necessarily like green monsters and whatnot. I do think there is that. I do think there is that. Like, I do think there is that. Because I believe in logic, in it. If I believe in angels, I have to believe in jinns and all of those kind of things. And I maybe I'm getting too political. I do think, yeah, like the game's kicked off, by the way. I do think like you might have a good person here, like this person's a good person, religious, helps the old ladies across the street, but the devil might corrupt them for a sec and they do something mad to you. I do believe in all that kind of stuff. I do, man. I do think they're shapeshifters walking amongst us, man. Because some humans, you're too evil, bro. Like certain people are too evil in this world. Like you're too evil. Like you should never be evil, but like you're mad. Like look what's going on around the world, or has been going around like throughout history. Like some people are just, and that's where I look at religion or stuff, because in theory, every religious book says, well, like I don't know what you would call it in it, because there's like Christianity, Muslim, Judaism. There's is it Abrahamic? Like them three. There's something there. In theory, you could kill everybody, do madness in your life. God forbid, you could do madness. But like they all say, if you show genuine repentance for your sins, like you're genuinely sorry, then God will forgive you. So then to a degree, it's like you could do anything, bro. You could commit genocide and global warming and do madness. And if you're genuinely sorry, you're genuinely sorry, innit? But you kind of get away with it. I've been saying it all season. It's Mikel versus Arsenal, not Arsenal versus the world. Mikel, the most shook person in the squad. There's probably life out there just too far away that we won't ever meet. There's therefore more advanced technologies and societies, I actually think, on this very planet. Mohamed Salah tries to find Gomez. And you know, as a fullback, I hate when man do that, you know. Like you play an under-hit pass, I still have to show the willingness to get it. Why waiting for Pep to cut? Why can't Arsenal act like a big club and sign Luis Enrique? I didn't say nothing. I just need Pep to go. You bullied the league. Just cut, man. Like I need City to have that transitional period. Because then Liverpool's got that. United's got that. Ours is different, but the squad's been together for a while. So to a degree, we've got that. Chelsea are just doing madness. Spurs are shit. It's exciting again, man. Pour up. End this depressing season, man. Bring on the World Cup. Sick of watching these criminals and this fraud of a manager. Marcel, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, man. The City is just too good every year. It's the same story. Boo-hoo. We, the Gunners, are all injuries spent. City are fresh as daisies. Got to find a way to get it done, man. Yeah, man, it's virgins. There's definitely evil spirits, bro. There's got to be fuckery in the world. Like, if you believe in good, you have to believe in bad. Genuinely. Like, because then what's the point? If you believe there's light, there has to be darkness in it. If you actually think there's God, there's got to be a devil. Like, I'm not evil. I'm not evil to Gal. David James, what a shout. Scott Carson, Steve McManaman, Nigel Clough. I wouldn't have got that. Albert Riera. Are you sure Albert Riera played for City as well? Time's moving on, and to be fair, yeah. Are you sure he played for City as well? He's actually a decent manager. I'm not going to sit and say I'm watching him all the time and whatnot. Banduli was there on loan in 06. Fair enough. We wouldn't have got that. Decent little left-footed player from what I remember, Spaniard. So, yeah, I agree. Bro, Warren, shut up, man. Like, bro, shut up, man. Like, damn, bro, shut up, fam. No one ain't reading these paragraphs. Like, fam. We have a defensive coach. Them one of games to win. Do not fancy us at all. We don't play to win. Just stop teams. Run up the likes if you want a reptilian like Queen Liz, this guy, bro. I do think that. Especially billionaires. Like, obviously, I'm not really sure, but there must be a billionaire that's... Oh, Semenyo. Aye! Is he on side? He's had a look. Semenyo. Man like Kofi Kingston. Lovely thing. Again, Liverpool's backline and their whole defensive ethos with the people in front of them. Horrible. Semenyo, a player that probably Liverpool should have gone for to be in the mix and maybe to replace Salah. I wish he was at Arsenal. He's had a look. I think VAR will have a look. It's all come from a Liverpool throw-in. Joe Gomez has found no one. Gurley's won it. O'Reilly's found Cherky. Cherky's just played it in behind. He's defo onside. He's onside. He's onside. And this just shows Liverpool are the masters of their own downfall 9 times out of 10. Semenyo, what a little dink that is, man. I mean, certain Liverpool fans can't be happy in it because, you know, the Klopp and Pep era, City Pool, oh my God. Oh, not a rivalry, always a love fest. Oh, man. Damn. Shit. Darkness. I thought Liverpool going to win the FA Cup. Must really be deluded, mate. 50th minute, 5 minutes after the restart, game, set, match. You do have to wonder what's said at halftime. And you know what? Not to excuse Arnie Slot of anything, but it's situations like this, like the players, bro. Like the players have to do better. They've shot themselves in the foot 3 times. Yeah, you could argue, is it a pen or it's not soft? But I think just because it's soft doesn't mean it isn't one. It is a pen. Goals of their own goal, like that's why City are so good in it. But the goals from Liverpool have come out of nothing. Goals Liverpool have conceded have come out of nothing. Is the little boy gonna cry? Welcome to the drug that we love called football. You thought you could see every team, your team win all the time. Hey, cameraman. I don't care if they're old men or women or young boys and girls. Tears, Gravenberch. Has he found Salah? Salah up against Gurr. He got the shot away. Trafford's palmed it and it's hooked clear. Is Gomez gonna keep that in? Probably. It's over, Liverpool, man. Southampton are in really good form. Word is enough. Pep Cup, bro. You've done everything, cuz. Go, man. Southampton are in good form, but the break probably messed up their momentum. I can't lie, we did a strong team. Nigel Clough is a serious G, man. Or was a serious G. Arnie Slot contract extension. Listen, you got to stand by him. It's been a transitional period. He won the Premier League in his first season. You don't become a bad manager or bad players overnight. I think they should give him a contract renewal. I think they're very harsh. Oh, wow, Haaland doing skills. It's dark Liverpool. I'm seeing, you lot are getting bopped. I can't lie, Liverpool, if you don't fix your act together, Cherky, it's going to get dark. Cherky up against Kirkez, I can see it. Look, it's going to get dark. You lot are lucky Semenyo's touch is dead there, or it could have been 4. At this point, Liverpool needs to play for pride. I can't lie, where's my man? What's my man's name, man? They bring him on sometimes. The 6. Forgot his name, man. No. It's not Enzo. Endo. Might as well just bring him on and say, Clamp, man. Might have to go to a back 3. This has been a dark season for you said, Marcel, you thought this season was going to be lit in it. You won the league. Isaac got side, this and that. Cherky, bobbing and weaving. Ice cream scoop over the top, tries to find Haaland into the hands of the goalie. Marcel loving this result. That's what Chucks do. You're not singing anymore. We have no concept of what's going on. Iron is considered alien in the sense that it is produced in the cores of massive stars and distributed through spaces via supernova explosions, meaning much of Earth's ions originated outside the system. A man don't believe in God. Fair enough. Each to their own. But you see what I'm saying? This could be 5-0. If City won it and they smell blood, then yeah. If they're enjoying the day out, then not. No. Semenyo's trying to catch keepers off the leg. He's boying it. It's a horrible effort from Booker T, but it's all right. He's fitted in like a glove. Unpopular opinion. All the talk about Bruno, player of the season, Semenyo could get that. For what he did at Bournemouth and now City. And to be fair, me, I'd actually get... Do you know who I give it to? I give it to Igor Thiago. Brazil bias 1,000,000%. You lot know this. Don't hate the player, hate their game. But if I did a PFA, then all the names I said would probably be in. Liverpool players are down in tools. We should have been ruthless and chopped Tross for Semenyo in Jan. That was an outrageous run and finish. Are all the games played at Wembley? I think in the next round, pardon me, what's wrong with Liverpool? Tactically, Onslaught's out of his depth. There's been a lot of chopping and changing. Everything, man. Like, the structure's all wrong. That's down to the coaching, but the players, bro, like, you're conceding the same goals week in, week out. And I've said this before, yeah. Obviously, hindsight's 2020, but this season, anytime I've watched Liverpool, I know they've got Hugo and I know Isaac's been injured and they've got him. Salah's got to do the Cristiano Ronaldo thing now. Like, the right wing thing is dead. You just got to put him up front, bro. Get shots away. Salah, oh God, get shots away. Not like that. Damn. And even Salah's had a couple of half chances. Bring Krupti. Cherky's a bad boy. Iron is from heaven, not from this universe. Quran, God, we sent down irons from heavens. Scientists are lies. Scientists will never give you the truth, innit? Like, some of you lot are smart, you know. These are the chats I like, people. Don't forget, we will be watching Southampton, Arsenal. Jamaica's not in the World Cup. Hey, Nems, behave yourself. Behave yourself. I believe the only way we get silverware this season is to beat City. I don't see a reality where we lift something without beating them. And yes, I don't think we win the champs. Want to be wrong. Yeah, we ain't winning the champs. I want to be wrong 100%. We never done it. I just feel surely, man, like, surely, we said this all the time, but like, surely, like, come on, just get the Prem done, in it. I'm disappointed about the League Cup because, you know, we want to win everything, but like, you got to get the Prem, man. I don't know where obviously time goes on. We have to pick ourselves up and go again. But if you don't win the league, something's got to change in it, whether that's the manager, whether that's something we ain't seen before. Yeah. Yeah, I'm even speaking in general. Like, Salah needs to go up front, bro. Like, this whole dropping out, this whole right wing trying to dance past everyone stuff is dead. And it's that thing in it. We saw it with Aubameyang, we saw it with Alexis / Ozil. You know, we've seen it with Salah. It's a bit different, but you're seeing it with Saka. It's like anytime these men get new deals, woof. My 7-year-old said he knows God exists because of fingerprints. Facts. You know what? Yeah, if you do that and put it into Chat GPT, it might be all bullshit. Oh, cut the chat, but this is like FIFA still. This is like FIFA when somebody just smacks you up. It's saucy from City. It's saucy from City. From Haaland to O'Reilly, everybody involved. Haaland's. But yeah, that would be free. Damn. This is nasty, man. This is nasty. Damn. That happened to me, though. And this is why, the one, even though you got many problems, you see, and we obviously lost the City, but I'm cool with everything you do defensively, you know, because I'm not on these things happening. Aye, Doku as well. I'm disrespecting Doku for not bringing him in, getting him involved. The awareness from O'Reilly, great play from Doku, you know, that a broken clock's right twice a day. Training ground exercise. Nasty. There's no words. You just have to be here. Nasty. Damn. Someone get Rums on the phone. KJ, Marcel, please drink responsibly. And Liverpool fans again. Man are getting raw dogged. Darkness. And you'll never walk alone. Shit. And they're doing the Poznan as well. You see, hey, see, just slapping up everybody still. It's horrible. And even the cameraman looks like he's involved. Like the City are shaking. I can't lie, this is nasty still. I don't know where I was going with. What did I go with? I went with 3-2 City in it. So I did kind of think there was goals. Granted, there was no way on God's green earth I saw City doing this. Damn. Florian Wirtz, show me something. Salah new contract. Florian Wirtz. Isaac Kane involved, but we're shameless. Where is Hugo Ekitike? Where is Virgil van Disney? We must start the agendas. And Onslaught, you're acting at this point. Why not just bring on Rio? And you know what as well, yeah? City are nasty. They got their, it's Salah. Mo Salah. Habibi, you got to do better there. Didn't do nothing. City are nasty because they got the ex Liverpool coach member, in it. This is nasty. What gruesome works. Surely Onslaugh's gone. I don't think he's going to be gone, but like, I think he's gone at the end of the season. But this is horrible works, man. This is gruesome. O'Reilly is a cheat code. Did my research. He's literally played in every outfield position except right back in the last few years. A baller. Absolute baller, whether it's left back, whether it's centre midfield. Obviously, he's an absolute Bobby Dazzler. And I do wonder what City would have looked like if they had him. Oh, slightly, he's more important than Foden as well now. Like, if they had him, Foden, they kept Palmer, they kept Rodgers, where would they have been? They even got there's a 17-year-old they loaned out to Watford. I think they recalled him when they had the injury crisis. They're bringing on Frimpong. I'm not going to lie, Liverpool fans, you lot are never going to get out the hood with Frimpong. He's shit, man. You might be able to do a thing, but he's shit. He's meaty. Not quite good enough to be a right winger. A fire hazard at right back. He's meaty. He's meaty. It's a slaughtering, man. No, I don't think it's that Max Lane guy. It's a younger one, but he's all right. This was a complete bloodbath and drumming. Slot to be sacked. Slot should be gone anyways. Imagine being a Jamaican Liverpool fan. I'm Mali. Because if I see you at Carnival now, you're getting sent home. Careful. DG avoided Tyrone question. What Tyrone questions? Rum's the runner, man. Doku catches strays for DG. City are too good, not gonna lie. Man, put this on Arteta. When we'll play football like this, should we get Pep's assisted at City again? Evolutionists from the bastions of disbelief, their theory is a lie. Darwin said problems with my theory. If evolutionary is correct, we should find millions of cross-species fossils, not found one. What ends am I from? Everton. And why have I got them out? It's wavy. Pep's nasty. Rodri's coming off. Doku's coming off. All attention goes to whoever City are playing next week, innit? Jeremy Frimpong, an ex-City player technically as well. Joe Gomez off. Anyone think City can get 5? I'm surprised Cherky ain't got in on the action. And you can see, look, Cherky, I respect the heart. You can't get into it with Van Dijk. You can start to see the kicking and whatnot. Arsenal better not drop points. City are going to drop points as well, man. He reckons that's how God knows who you are when it's time for judgment. I looked at him like he was 70, not 7. Sometimes kids say some wise things, man. Liverpool need another big summer with Salah, Robertson, and Konate being out of contract. Slot possibly getting sacked and a new gaffer needing his own players. Another rebuild. I think a lot of it is tactics, bro. Square pegs in round holes. I've been saying it. The best thing Liverpool can do immediately is the ethos of defending. Like, bro, it's 6s. They got away with it there, 6s and 7s, and it's the defense is too far apart. Man, are not following runners. It's not just the defense; it's how they press. It's their shape. It's all of that. Too many square pegs in. The players need to do more as well. But too many. Oh, that's a pen. That's a pen. Too many square pegs in round holes as well. And it's like, for me, it's a penalty, by the way, for Liverpool. It's like, for me, with Liverpool, it's like they've gone Harrods and bought bare designer jackets, these squared, this and that. But you've not gone to the grocery store and bought milk and eggs. You've not looked after the basics. You needed a centre-half or 2. You needed a 6. You needed a better right back than whatever the fuck Jeremy Frimpong is. Mo Salah to get a goal. Imagine Mo Salah misses this. I'm still in disbelief. I shouldn't be in disbelief because City have done City stuff and gone 4 up, but I'm in disbelief. I mean, all you can do is damage the scoreline, innit? There's something for the analytical department. It would sum up Liverpool's day if Salah missed, but for you, Salah, I hope you score. Salah, misses! Darkness. When it's not your day, it's not your day. Nothing's gone right. You know what? He showed big bollocks to step up, but damn. He didn't look confident anyways. Boy, and when it's your day, everything's going right. Nico, who's come on for Rodri. Matthias Nunes, some of you were saying this was going extra time. Cherky, who's been quietly brilliant, not quietly brilliant, but he's been doing his thing today. Hugo Ekitike, pass 1. We lost the ball. That's definitely not a foul. Half an hour left. City just going to keep the ball and enjoy themselves. But you see if City were ruthless, kind of like Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, bro, this kid, dare I say, could be C7. O'Reilly, just a bit of a stray pass. Frimpong with an interception. Best bit of defending today from Liverpool. Mohamed Salah, don't know what he was doing there. Couldn't have been trying to find a teammate. They probably should have sold him. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. He likes to miss gifted pens. He misses dodgy pens. Fair play. Fair play. Granddad brought his grandkid to the game. DG, Arsenal have 7 PL games left. Would you take 4 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss? Yeah, today. We win the league if that's the case, isn't it? Hopefully the loss don't come against City. Frimpong's meaty, bro. Like, meaty. The only way out the hood for him, he will get a run of form. The only way out the hood for him, you could be a rotationary option. You're chasing games. You can get away. It's not the answer, bro. You're not good enough to, as a failed winger myself, as a Sunday League fullback, you're not good enough to be right wing. You're never going to convince that right back. Both the fullbacks for Liverpool have been shaky. Kirkes, I think it's more psychological because I do think when guys move to Arsenal, Liverpool, United, City, sometimes it's the shirt and the expectations, but just nothing's going right. Bernardo Silva, he hit it. And it'll be interesting to see what City look like because Bernardo probably cuts. I don't think Rodri will leave, but every minute Rodri's being linked with Real Madrid. Even that, Enzo, like if there's a midfielder in the Prem Real Madrid are going to go for, it's more likely to be Rodri. He's better than you. He's cheaper than you. Yeah, man. 3 more subs. I can't believe you're taking this long slot to bring on these subs. Now you're bringing on Rio. Someone needs to find Rom's tweets when he's talking about love affair and all that kind of crap. Boy. Let me find these tweets. Where is that? I need to find the hashtag Rums was using. You know what? We'll wait till after the stream. We'll wait till Arsenal win their game. You have to stay on my life. I did not know that was. You have to look twice. McAllister, that sums up Liverpool. What the fuck's going on with his area? Like, he's stressed. Ekatike is coming off. Florian Squirts is coming off. Swear the man there said generational talent and that. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Has he done more this season than Max Diamond? Big up Rio. Cold. Man called different podcasts and that. Brother, man, what is happening? I don't know. City pull her back for sure. Salah going out like Sterling. Enzo will cook in Spain. He'll actually be able to do what he was doing in Portugal. But the finances, man. You're on like a 20-year contract at Chelsea. I think you're trying to burn bridges, if I'm honest. You're either trying to pattern a new contract. You're probably frustrated with the regime at Chelsea. A number of the players are, man. Like, clearly, or the more senior-y kind of players. You're either trying to negotiate a better deal or you're trying to get out of there. But, like, how are you going to get out of there? Because you're form. I always feel this with Enzo Fernandez. Like, this is going to sound dumb. I think you're a good player. I think you can do a lot of things. You can pass. You can dictate the tempo kind of thing. I think you're a bit of a cunt in a good way. Liverpool could have scored here. No, they can't. You're a cunt in a good way. You box crash and you show an ability to get goals. And I know it's not the same, but it's how I feel about Phil Foden. It's like, you can do everything, but what do you do? Like, what are you? Like, what are you? I feel that with Enzo. Like, you will fit in, but how do you stand out? And I just don't feel on current form the outlay is worth it. Like, if Real Madrid, like, again, I don't know because I'm not Real Madrid, but if you was going to take a Chelsea midfielder, obviously you could include Cole Palmer, but if you was going to take a City midfielder, a Chelsea midfielder, you're more likely to take Caicedo. And if you're going to get a midfielder in the Prem, if that's on your agenda, for me, I would, they brought on Salvio. I thought this was some new young G. For me, if I'm Real Madrid, I'd rather go for Rodri. He's better, he's cheaper, he's Spanish, all that kind of stuff. I'd rather go for Caicedo if I had to buy a Chelsea midfielder. Bro, I'd rather buy Gravenberch. It's like, Enzo will fit in, but like, you're a twat as well. Like, you'll be able to do all that Rattleman stuff, but you're not worth it. Not replacing Trent and buying Isaac was it L. The football is about relationships, the unglamorous things which people hate. Like, Liverpool have shown why you have to take it seriously. The coaching, the being solid defensively, relationships down the right, relationships between the centre halves, relationships in the midfield. Everyone just thinks it's a signing thing. Rio and Gomo is giving the ball away. Keep your head up, man. I like him. This ain't your fault. Go out there and express yourself, bro. Get a goal for yourself. This is why you don't sign 20-plus year contracts. People don't learn. It's true, but then obviously I know it's football, but from my life point of view, you're on, I don't know how much Enzo's on, but like you're on probably 200 bags a week. You got a 10-year contract. In any other walk of life, that's some serious job security in it. Because at some point, if they say, fuck me, you need to move on, bro, you've got to do it. You've got to move me on. Obviously, I want to play and do all those things, but there's probably going to be some players at Chelsea, like, I'm comfy here. Raheem Sterling ran up a check. Sterling's better than me, you know. You think I'm ripping up my deal? Bro, I'm running that to the wire, bro. Phil Foden's coming on. He's kind of been not isolated, but put on the shelf. Cherky, baller. Can't, but a baller. United gonna flop with more than one game a week. You man can barely handle that. Oh man, United fans in the chat making it about them. Carragher is licking his lips at the Salah stinker. Probably Liverpool are missing Luis Diaz, bro. There was so much turnover, bro. Like it was always gonna be a transitional error for Liverpool this year. But I do think to a degree that's valid, but to a degree that's a cop out, bro. Like it's got too callous to the point where Slot, obviously last season you didn't really have a transfer market. You didn't really invent the wheel. You inherited the squad from Klopp. You did change 1-2 things, and then this year, pardon me, you've got bare things. It's different, but that's also how I felt at times at Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. I did feel at times during his tenure, you were better when you kind of didn't have any options, when the team kind of picked itself. Sometimes when you've got so much options and you can do so many things and put this player here and that and this, sometimes you try to do too much, you do nothing. Cody Gakpo, that's probably the worst thing of the day, really. Liverpool fans, after being 4 goals down, got to fucking see this guy. How can we in the US watch those TalkSport watch-alongs live that you post on your channel? Whenever the goal shows are on, innit? Like, whenever the goal shows, go on TalkSport when I'm there. Feels like that 9-point gap maybe our saving grace. We can only hope that City drop more points. They've definitely got the bit between their teeth. Winning brings confidence, momentum. They've won a cup. They've not only beat Liverpool in a big game, but they've done it in a crazy fashion. So they're still when you strip everything back, City still could win 3 trophies this season. Yeah, they're out the champs. They could still win the Prem. Obviously, they're still in the FA Cup, and they've already got one in the bag. Curtis Jones. And you know what's so mad? Liverpool actually started this game decent. That's what's so deep. Like, so sad. There was a point, like where City looked like they could have been got at, but this is why football's about momentum and why you have to strike when the iron's hot. Kanate, Rio and Gomor on this right-hand side. Corner kick. But yeah, I do think Foden's underwhelmed, man. He bit like Trossard, in my opinion, in that the start to the season, you was playing out your skin, you're kind of gone along the wayside. He's a quality player, though, man, but it's time to stop babying Foden. Hugo Ekitike and Cherky swap shirts, obviously French ties. And you could see Cherky was about to put on the Liverpool shirt. Someone's obviously told him, don't do that. And it's well known, Slot actually met with Ryan Cherky in the summer to try and see if he wanted to move. The Athletic said that. Kirkes. That was unorthodox from Curtis Jones, but I'll fuck with it. It's mad, bro. Yes, Karma, you're not seeing things. It is for Liverpool are just mentally weak team under Slot. I don't think they hardly come back this season. And again, hindsight's 2020, but you could say the season, in hindsight, it's never been good for Liverpool. Because obviously it's the start of the year. It is like the start of the season. It's just about getting 3 points. But everyone was like, oh my God, mentality monsters. They're doing this so early in the season and whatnot. Haaland's trying to turn provider, trying to find Rangers. No chance Rangers was going to get there. Whereas KJ, he was here, probably pouring liquor, man. Pouring liquor. It's been a tough week for him as well, man. A Jamaican Liverpool fan, actually. It's been a tough... Yeah, someone mentioned it. It's been a tough week, man. Boy. The one thing I say about Onslaught, I do like your Tommy Hilfiger jacket. Other than that, you don't look like the guy, McAllister. Another one is falling off the cliff. That's what I mean. Slot, ultimately, if it's not your fault, it's your responsibility. But a lot of the players at Liverpool, you've not been at the races this season. Cody Gakpo. Like, Salah's not really been on nothing. McAllister's been a shadow of his former self. Now, this is probably the one time in a hot minute I've actually watched Liverpool and Szoboszlai has not stood out for me. Like, I feel like half the time when I watch Liverpool, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, obviously he's not playing all the time, innit? But I'm getting cramped. He's not playing all the time, but Joe Gomez. It's the same old suspects. I think Van Dijk looks shaky. Canate looks shaky. And that's what I mean. Like, at some point, Canate's going to have to be the leader. I actually feel he's going to sign a new deal at Liverpool now. It don't seem like the Real Madrid interest going anywhere. If I was him, I'd try to sneak a little PSG move on a slice still. Shabazz, like, if I was a Liverpool fan, I need 2 centre-backs in the summer. Of maybe one because they got that youth that's injured. But I need 2 centre-backs. I need a right-back. I need a calm right-back. Just, they need like a Timber or something. Even a Ben White would do wonders. Shot. I can't lie. Trafford's shot stopping is a bit shady. He's a bit booky, you know. And this high line from Liverpool, obviously, it's changed a bit because they're chasing their game. But you genuinely look like you could be got at. 15 minutes to go. Let's be real. It's been an exhibition match for City. Like, none of the blue shirts are dirty. Normally, these are clock with it. Not on the slot, but more so on the clock. These have been close-knit encounters. It's been anything but. And Sir Alex Ferguson's probably loving it. It's been the one time he's been taken to a football game and probably enjoying that. No, he ain't been enjoying Man United. Don't worry, fans. We're going to get the Man United pack. We're going to be smoking on Ransom Kaz soon. Don't think I ain't seen. Lord have mercy on my pagans. Because I won't if Arsenal win the league. I see everything's documented. We're getting Steve-O the madman out of here. I'm a madman, don't know what Steve-O. I can't wait to act him. Wakanda forever. Don't bread. It's all love. Number 9 is coming off. I can't lie. Haaland, after getting a hat-trick. Everyone clap for Haaland. Why could that? Game recognizes game. And that will do wonders for his mentality, even though I don't really think he's one that gets too excited when he's scoring or 2 down. Big fan of Haaland, man. Big up his YouTube channel. I love to see what he does. Iwobi's thing's a bit different, but Iwobi stuff. And I think the best, I don't like the overlap in it. I really don't like when they get the fans, because I pray for a day and age where us as football fans, we have mature, balanced discussions, not taking Twitter things and making them real life. But in terms of the overlap, Carl Walker's interview with Gary Neville, I think that was good. I'm missing something else out. Mbappe, Hakimi, Tchouameni, they were on our podcast. The only ex-pro or current pro that I've seen that I don't like him, like I've had to turn off, is John Obi Mikel. On my life, if you didn't know John Obi Mikel was John Obi Mikel, you would think that's the, you know, the uncles when you go and cut your hair, the guy that only cuts old men and little kids, and he's got the most wayward footballing opinions. He's got them barbecue sandals on, his foot bottoms all crusty and that. John Obi Mikel, bro, he chats so much shit. I promise you, yeah. Go watch his interviews. You know when you play football and you run up and down and like the sweat, you get that white stuff at the corner of your mouth. Pause. He's always got that. So I know your chat. I know his breath stinks, bro. I know he's got that hungry breath when you haven't eaten. Like, John Obi Mikel, fuck you, bro. You used to be a 10. You got, no, just shut your mouth, bro. Pussy. Suck your mouth, man. Little DG rant. I'm getting cramped, man. I feel like I've been playing for Liverpool. I could get a game. No, I couldn't, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice. It would. It would. City haven't got our first game, man. These are the best kits. All City players, they need to be giving these kits to the kids in the crowd and whatnot. Marmouche, do we think there's going to be 5? I don't think City want a 5th bad enough, and they don't need it. I think if they genuinely want, they've made a statement in it, but if they genuinely were on this, yeah. We hate the hiders, bro. Never hide in front lining. Why were people losing it? Because we lost to 115 FC. This City team can beat any team in the world. I hear that, bro, but yeah, it's a bit of a cop-out, bro. As good as City are, like, the minimum I always believe is, well, speaking for Arsenal in the final, like, we've shown we can compete against City, and that was the first time in 3 years we lost, and that was our most woeful performance against City for whatever reason, and we didn't put our best foot forward. Like, obviously, like, if we were Liverpool right now, we lost 4-0, but there's 2 ways to take it. Like, if you lost, if you have lost because they're better than you, but if you put your best foot forward and you couldn't ask more, and City, the quality made the difference, you'd say fair enough. Which obviously City did put their best foot forward. City have been fantastic, but you haven't made them have to work. They've scored some great goals, but you haven't made them have to. You ain't made Trafford have to do a madness. You ain't made Haaland have to do some mad stuff. You ain't made it difficult. And we got stage fright in the final, bro. And at the end of the day, yeah, anyone can beat anybody, right? But for my football team, we've crossed that border now where we're competing, we're challenging. Like, this is the difference now. You have to be able to beat these teams. You have to be able to put your best foot forward. You have to Because I've seen Liverpool lose. I'm more thinking Klopp versus Pep, but there's times Liverpool have battered City. They've lost, but it's been a valiant effort. They've not died on their sword. Liverpool players have behaved like this is a league game. Like there's another chance at this. You've gone out have they gone out the champs? Admittedly, I can't remember, but Champions League's been a disappointment. Generally, the league's not been good for them. FA Cup, obviously, is a good opportunity to win shit and end the season on somewhat of a high note. Obviously, that's not going to be the case. If Liverpool actually did replace Salah and Van Dijk for Gueye and Semenyo, this game could have been different. It could have been the same thing. Foden will be 26 next month. Not a star boy anymore. Time to step up and be a star man. And I did think that was going to happen with Foden because I've been saying on my channel at some point, we're going to look at City and there's not going to be Gundogan. There's not going to be Kevin De Bruyne or there's not going to be this one and that one and the third. And you're going to look at Foden and you got charity minutes in the cup. Like, you're just not the right option for the team right now. Like, the man's got all the ability in the world. Foden's a bad boy. Like, Foden with a ball is great, but you've never really been the difference maker consistently enough for your ability for City. England, I would bring you to the World Cup. I do think Tuchel's tweaking, not bringing you. But I think I'm bringing you because you're Phil Foden, innit? Like, I'm not bringing you really and like, you haven't done nothing. You always build it up as the poster boy and not done it for the nation. He's had a fantastic career, won all these things. But yeah, Rio and Gomorrah floats it into the box. But that's the difference with City and Liverpool. Haaland would have been purring there. Probably wouldn't have scored, but the ball's actually a decent ball. Another example as Liverpool are just not on the same wavelength. Pep going all out for the Mickey Mouse Cup. We should focus on the league and Champions League and give them the cups, bigger fish to fry. This is not an FA Cup, especially as an Arsenal fan. This is never a Mickey Mouse Cup. This is the oldest club cup competition. Us and United are up there for winning it bare. It's a cup. This ain't no Mickey Mouse Cup. If anything's Mickey Mouse, it's the League Cup final. And bro, I don't care if it's a Mickey Mouse Cup. I wanted it. And listen, we need to compete for all trophies. We're in them, we need to compete. Of course, if it comes to it, the Premier League has to be the priority. Like, I want to go as far as we can in the FA Cup. And we're in the most enjoyable, quote-unquote, part of the season. This is where the players have to show, like, the fans, all the talking you lot, for all clubs, all the chattings you do. Now's the time to kind of show it. For the managers, this is where you got to earn your bread and butter, innit? This is where you have to pivot. Like, even us, today, we're playing today. Obviously, by God's grace, we win. Couple days, we're going to Portugal. Then you got Bournemouth. Then you got the return leg. Then you got City. Who plays when? How do you do it? All those kind of things. It's mad to think Haaland and Foden are same age. Foden seems younger, but going backwards and Haaland going forward. Do you know what's mad? Haaland is 26. Foden is 26. Saka, apologies, is 24. Mad. Time goes on, and you know what? Before we blink, all these Rio Ngomoas and Max Dowmans, they're gonna be retired. Like, it's mad. Like, we've watched Ronaldo's career from start to finish. Rooney's, Sessi's, Foden's 26, as we said. Like, time goes quick, man, in this life, man. Mad. Bro, Johnny McKell's a dickhead, bro. Like, I'm all for banter and stuff, but I swear to you, it jars me because I don't think enough people with YouTube channels in the media, they don't love the game. Like, I get it. You got to rage bait agendas, like, and this is why I like my channel, because there's Man United fans, there's Liverpool fans, there's Arsenal fans. We can have a laugh and a joke, the banter, but when it's time to have mature conversations, like, because I don't think people love the game of football enough. Like, they don't. It's just, you lot of shit, what shit, tribalism, like, point scoring. It's an idiot thing, man. What's the point? You could go to little secondary schools and let them have the chats. You don't really. Maybe it's my ADHD, but I like to sit and listen to a conversation, and I might not agree, but like, it's intellectual based. You might see something different. I can't do too much of the brain rot and stuff. Now, there's a place for it, of course, because some of my favorite YouTube channels I watch actually are like, it's brain rot, innit? But you can't listen to too much of that, or you become DG. How many minutes do you reckon you could last in a professional game? What do you mean last? Like, I'm out there just getting savage, then it depends. If I'm playing against Turkey, 30 seconds, because I know myself, I'm just gonna get red carded. Like, you're not embarrassing me. You can do all the skills and shit. I'm getting you out of there. You're not. Yeah, I'm out of there. Like, hey, I know what I can do. I'm getting sent off. I'm just clamping you so you know, cool. Not me in it. Go do that on. If I'm playing right back or left back, go do that on the other side. About 2 minutes, if that. Literally 2 minutes. Literally, maybe 90 seconds. Because it's the intensity. Do you know how quick this shit is happening as well? Because you're having to think for yourself, think for the team. You're tired and that. 2 minutes. Like around now. Like if I was playing for City, Pep, bring me on in 5 more minutes, bring me on in it. And then I could hold it. In fact, nah, because look at I don't know. Yeah, I could. I was just about to say, man. 4-0 to City. Liverpool fans say they were challenging for the title. But there should be 5. Foden ain't scored since December. He needs to leave here with something. Word to Uncle Denzel. What happened to the nice rivalry Liverpool and City had? We were shit in the final, but didn't get mashed up like this. Exactly. And to be fair, it's weird because obviously goals and moments change games, innit? But like, I genuinely don't think Kepa was that bad. Cool, he made the mistake, innit? But I just think it's a cop-out to say, oh, it's a different game. It could have been, but we was losing momentum anyways. Oh, Kepa made a mistake, that's why we lost. I actually feel in line with Kepa's capabilities for what I think I saw in that final. City haven't had to do it as much now because they've ran through Liverpool like a brick wall, but that press, centre-backs have the ball, Kepa have the ball. I know Kepa isn't anything to scream and shout about in terms of his distribution, but in line with your limitations, you tried the thing. I'm looking at the gaffer because Raya could have made a mistake. In that game, Raya probably would have made a mistake, but Raya's mistake would have been like, do you remember the North London derby a few years ago? He tried to find Partey. So this is what I mean. We didn't turn up, bro. The mentality weren't quite there. You could see the tide going in the second half. Like, I feel like I see the same things. It reminded me in many ways of the Liverpool game at Anfield and Man United at the Emirates, in that I actually think we started the final quite well. Like, you lot were on it. Like, that's how I felt Man United at the Emirates. Like, we're on it. Seems like there's a bit of complacency that leaps into that. What I mean by it reminds me of the Liverpool game at Anfield is the second half. You could obviously, like, I couldn't predict in that game Szoboszlai scoring that free kick. In the same vein, I couldn't have told you Nico O'Reilly was going to score. People are not following runners, Zubamendi and Saka, by the way, as well. I couldn't have told you that was going to happen. But you could see the tide turning. Like, genuinely, you could see the tide turning. Gaffer, you need to change something. You never change nothing. And I think it's another thing where my defenders, I ain't really got smoke for you. But I actually only feel, really, I think, I know he's nothing to scream and shout about, but I can only be honest with you. I felt Saliba and Gyökeres, you lot were the only ones that look, yo, the man I'm in the final. We're trying to do a thing here. And to a degree, not even to a degree, football decided in both ends, innit? Like, I'm able to compartmentalize things. And what I mean by that is, to a degree, you have to accept people for what they are in this life, right? You have to trust people to be themselves. So what I mean by that is Kai missing, and it weren't the easiest of chances. Lord knows, as an Arsenal fan, I've seen Kai Havertz miss some immediate chances. Probably could have scored. It weren't the easiest of chances, but it was a decent chance that probably changes the game. How vexed could I get at? Let's just, for argument's sake, Kai Havertz missing a tap-in, butterfingers from Kepa. I see this. We know this. That why is it? Arteta, I praise you for how the squad's been built, but then there's the other side when there's question marks. Get where I'm going, and obviously it's a final and it's different contexts, but like, I see what I mean this season is the good, the bad, and the ugly. I see the same things every week, innit? And if nothing changes, nothing changes. This is why I said a lot of the time we're our own best friends and worst enemies. Now, for City, tactically, individually, difficult week for them going out the champs. You could see what it meant to Pep. Maybe because he's leaving, maybe because they thought it was going to go left. Can't praise them enough. But this is what I mean by take nothing away from Man City. Part of that on the other side, there's so much waffling I could do about Arsenal Football Club, which is why I always say a lot of the time we're our best friends and worst enemies. And I genuinely think it's us versus us. Like, Szoboszlai, not really knowing what he's doing there. Kozlarov, not the best of decisions there. Trafford into his hands. The fact that we couldn't score against this Liverpool side because we're too conservative in these kind of games, bro. And I do like the approach from the manager, but then at the same time, you have to go for it at times. DG, I was a ref at my nephew's 5-a-side tournament, just putting it out there. I take no nonsense if you ever need a ref. Big up yourself, man. What was the scores? When it comes to World Cup selections, pick your best players and figure it out. I don't know about that. I don't think... Obviously, it's silly to say in it because this is what they're all trying to do, but you got to find balance. I don't think you can pick as a manager. Like, there might be players that are in shit form or players that will divide the nation, innit? Like, if I'm Tuchel, I've been saying this all season, I'm taking Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire. More so on Harry Maguire now, because I know what they're about. But you can't just take 20 men that I know what you're about, regardless of form. I can't just take players that are my best players, because the best players don't always necessarily play. Look at Spain. Obviously, they play their ballers, but there's basic man that are just on the bench, including the two goalies. Well, two of the three goalies. I'm taking Foden on an individual brilliance thing, because there might be games where, like, we might just need a madness from someone. I'm taking you for that. I think you've got to take like 20, 21, 22 players that you like. They're going to give you everything. Pep's leaving already. They give you everything tactically and all of those kind of, the game's done. They give you everything tactically and all that kind of jazz, yeah? But then I also think you need to take 3 or 4 men that, okay, I was going to take an extra defender, but this striker's form's been mad. All right, let me take him, because Tuesday, if anything happens to Harry Kane, I've got something there. I do think you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Bro, that's Guardiola. I was thinking, who the fuck is that? Thinking, who's Haaland saying, well, gone to? I'm thinking, who the fuck is that? Did a fan just get in? See, this is why I need Pep to go, bro. This is why Pep needs to go, fam. I need them to get someone like Slot. These men are too good. And ironically, the last time they played Liverpool at Anfield, because of the connotation, everyone's like, yo, they're ready now. And then obviously you saw the weeks that followed, a bit like us against Wolves. It looks like the tide is in their favour, innit? Like, obviously, this is an FA Cup game, and the week's a long time. But with whatever competition Arsenal, City are in, there's interacting combos. Wembley again, or Leon. You know, big up the City fans for that one. It is the empty hand. But that's because of the travelling fans. All the City fans are out there in numbers. Pep, the greatest club manager I've ever witnessed, man. And he's shown why, isn't it? Well, the good news is that we're doing a watch along later, people. And let's stop the timer. You lot have been fantastic this live stream, by the way. I don't know why. I'm not going to say I don't like to watch Arsenal with you lot. 10 more likes and we have 100. Can we get to 100? I'm not going to say I don't, yeah, but I just feel the neutral, they might not be my most viewed, but the neutral streams were all just one level and all these things. Look at SLD, man. My dodgy first touch. So, yeah, man. Mentality comes from playing style. Yeah, but then I also feel, as much as I've kind of gone heavy on the gaffer, and the team is a reflection of the manager, yeah, like maybe I'm looking at this too boring, but when I play Sunday League, or you lot play Sunday League, the manager's got his tactics, but the man them are on the pitch, the Spartans know, yo, let's do this. And I also think if you go and look at the underclock Liverpool, Pep, when they were in their pomp, Arsenal's Invincibles and them kind of things, all the United players, they all stood up as genuinely, and Gabriel Jesus had an interview. Check out my stream yesterday. He kind of spoke about like the players need to. I do think the players need to fix stuff up at times, man. Real Madrid sides as well. Like in the same vein, yeah, that all them legends, Jose Mourinho's Chelsea as well. All them legends that I said, yeah, that like the managers, their tactics have made the difference. But there's probably times throughout a season, the players have been shit. The manager's tactics has got them the win or got them out of jail. And I also think sometimes because people do make mistakes. Like football's about probabilities. All of the tactics that these managers do, there's no guarantee it's going to work, innit? Sometimes the manager's tactics, quote unquote, have let you down. Players get you out of that. Key Thomas over on his stream claiming Liverpool were never expected to compete this season, even after spending 500 million last summer. Shameless. Oscar just announced his retirement. Chelsea, Oscar. I would clamp DG after seeing his first touch. Man, you're internet gangster. Hey, listen, we're getting to summer. Bring up yourself, Frankie. If you don't want, we'll organize a 5-a-side or 7-a-side. You lot make sure you roll. You lot don't fuck with me like that. So if you lot were there, we'll do that. I'll get someone to record it. We'll do all of that. Because you know some of you are not going to roll because opinions are going to get capped. What channel is... I feel like Arsenal, Southampton. It's on like BBC or something, isn't it? It is. So let's put that over there from now. Yeah, see, Foden has done it now. Foden's never meaty. He's just, you need to buck up your ideas, innit? Foden's a baller, bro. It's just, you need to pattern. And you're 26 now. So if it's not going to happen now, when is it going to happen? Man called him a bungalow. Bro, Gabby, you know what's so deep here? A lot of these guys here, they're actually cool. Like, a bungalow is a cool guy. Like, he's actually a cool guy. The Arsenal thing just doing too much. I actually think the coolest person on TalkSport is probably Jason Cundy. He's proper nice man, bro. Proper nice man. Wind up, obviously. I think he's a proper nice man. Alan Pardew as well. Saying that, if you've watched the Inside Gooners on TalkSport, when the show was finished, I went to the toilet, innit? Come upstairs. I see these two massive, let's change this as well. Like, these two massive men, this massive white guy and this massive light-skinned guy. And I'm looking at them. One's got glasses on, innit? And they're kind of half, their back's kind of half turned. And they're looking like, I'm thinking they're boxers. I'm like, nah. I'm more looking at the white guy. I'm like, I've seen you. And then I'm looking at the mixed race guy. And you know when you see your face and you're trying to, it's not registering. I'm like, oh shit, that's David Hay and that's Groves. That's George Groves, isn't it? Like, I'm fucking raw. You do. That's probably the biggest mind games about when I go on TalkSport. Like, you go toilet or you'll be in the green room and like you'll just see someone, innit? Like what? David Hay, Groves, Piers Morgan, Cundy, Pardew, Jeremy Kyle. Seen a couple. Derek Chisora. I think the maddest one out of all of them, obviously Darren Ben, all them guys. The maddest one, in fact, Jason Cundy, VAR, yeah, you're the nicest one and you're funny, but I would say the funniest kind of celeb that I've kind of bucked, Keith Lemon, bro. That brother, you see how he acts on TV, bro? And he's got that deadpan humor. Like, one of the producers asks, oh, what are you going to do after? He's like, I'm going to have a wank. And he's got that accent, bro. He's excited, bro. Like, he's lit. DG, in context, Everton and Liverpool games were also important. The third high-level game in that 7 days might be too much. Even City was smoked in one of theirs in that week. It's simple for Arsenal. If you want to win the league, win your games. There's going to be noise because I still think there's twists and turns for Arsenal and City. Like, obviously, City are in the... There's been so many weeks where no one's catching Arsenal. Arsenal have fucked it up. City are in the ascendancy. City have fucked it up. Pardon me, this ain't a Premier League game, innit? At the end of the day, Arsenal, if you do your job, just cut out the noise as much as you can because you're human. Win your games, innit? Win your games. Simple as that. The thing that worries me is the mannerisms I've seen from our players after that game. A lot seemed like they didn't give it F. I wouldn't say they give it F. I think you look... Scared's not the right word, yeah? But I think you, man, look scared. When the first goal went in, well, I think you look... I think we're too emotional, if I'm honest. If I'm honest. I think the way you started the cup final against City, yeah, the man on it, yeah, like, first half an hour, 20 minutes, like, won this thing. I feel just up to half-time / just after half-time, before the goal went in, just before the goal went in, you're looking like, oh, under the cosh here, like you weren't prepared to suffer, and that happens, innit? I've seen when you're prepared to suffer. I know people can laugh, but the 2 draws we've had at the Etihad, I saw, we're on suffering, innit? I never really saw that. Then obviously when the goals went in, I've seen too many heads drop. As I said, I think when I look through the team, Kepa's obviously made the mistake, so you were shit, but I don't think you were the shittest on the pitch. I think Ben White, you tried the thing, you weren't really fully fit. My 2 centre-halves, especially Saliba. Gabriel weren't at his best, but it was calm. Nketiah, I don't think you got ruined by Semenyo as much as social media is saying. I think Calafiori should have come on at half-time. Oh, yeah, Calafiori, Gyökeres, Saliba were the ones I'd say calm. My attackers, you weren't on nothing. You weren't on nothing. Kai, you put yourself about, but you weren't on nothing. Martinelli didn't come on, you didn't come on, so you're really not a talking point. Trossard, you're not on nothing. Saka, you was on fuck all. Like, Rice and Zubi, I think you got marked out the game. I think Rice showed a bit more courage, but you lot weren't on nothing. It was a myth, bro. By the way, I almost put a bet on Salah scoring today. That penalty would have ended me. Stop betting, man. DG, look at Habib Babe's comments on Ethan. I think I saw something on social media. He's not looking like he's finna play him and that, innit? Have we got 100 likes? You lot are boying it. Come on, folks. One more. Who's going to be the lucky man? To the 99 that have, please make sure you did. Jess wants Havertz over Gyökeres. Yeah, I'm not on that. Certain game states, I'm not on that, bro. Gyökeres, when you just accept Gyökeres for what he is, I'm on that. Like, the play sometimes doesn't bring Gyökeres to the forefront enough. If he was occupying Kai's position, that was a goal. Probably, but ideal scenarios, man. You can have a team of all hard-nosed defenders too, but they're going to need ballers to make use of the ball. Exactly. The best defense is the ball. It don't matter how fast you are, how quick you are, what skills you can do. You can't outrun the ball. The ball is the fittest person on that. It's not person, but the fittest person on the pitch. We didn't do that. And I think I don't really... You know what? It's not going to make sense here. But when the players, like, especially after the cup final, when they're talking to the British media, I don't really take it in. But like every now and again, and you lot that live abroad, you'll more see it. Like when these players, after they're done talking to Sky Sports, there might be, I don't know, ABC Africa, ABC America, and they're talking about the game. Yeah, that's when I feel like I'm getting a bit of an inkling into it. Like Gyökeres after the final, like, because Gyökeres is a bit, you know, them Scandinavian man, they're a bit like, they're deadpan with it in it. Don't really kind of mince their words. Like they just say what they're saying. He sounded quite pissed off. Like we couldn't get the ball. We'd never had the ball. He kept just saying we never had the ball. We never had the ball. We never had, and it's true. Because City were in a 4. They said, Saliba, Gabriel, you back 4, you have it. Kepa, you have it. Because at some point you're gonna have to force it. We're just gonna stand on your midfielders, and this is where my manager, I'll take O'Reilly and Hall over Shaw. I would put Shaw on the plane. Obviously, in terms of ability, form, I'm with you, them man there, but like, it's like form is irrelevant, but it's irrelevant because the World Cup's a different kind of dynamic. It's a tournament, international, all that kind of jazz. I think it's a 26-man squad. No, sorry, DG, but I've seen Fergie in my lifetime. Huh? Pep second to Salix. I used to believe that, innit? I think it's Pep, bro. I think it's Pep. Let me throw this then. Let me throw this to you then. And it could be Alex Ferguson, but when they bucked each other, who won? In Rome, who won? And then the rematch in the final, Wembley, when he tried to do the Jason Park thing, who won? So for me, you got 2 of the GOATs club levels. When they bucked each other, Pep's won it, innit? Like, Pep's won it, bro. Like, I think you could say, like, Alex Ferguson, I can never disrespect Grandad, innit? Like, he's there. Like, I look at Alex Ferguson and the Pep thing, kind of what I say about Messi and Ronaldinho, and that Messi's the greatest, but no one's better than Ronaldinho. Like, Messi better than Ronaldinho, but Ronaldinho's better than him. It don't make sense, but it makes sense to you lot on this platform. Like, Pep's done it all, bro. You bullied up bare leagues. You could argue in today's day and age, it's more competitive. Obviously, it don't look competitive because City have bullied up this league. Like, Pep's done it in Germany, he's done it in Spain, he's done it here. I know people like to reinvent history, but Xavi, and especially Xavi got more clout under Pep. That Iniesta thing banged. He made Messi a false nine. He bust Pedro, and Busquets. He bust them. Bayern Munich bullied it. Made, done his thing with Lam. Here, bullied it. 100 points. All bare different things, bro. Like, and they both spent money, by the way. They both spent money. When I look at it without emotion, it's like, Pep, I think you're the greatest tactician I've ever seen. Longevity is different, isn't it? Because I do rate the longevity of Ferguson and Arsene Wenger with the connotation that they club more than Pep. But in terms of being a winner, the longevity, the way the players talk about you, the way how, like, you come and just everybody copies, like, just everything, bro. Everything with Pep. I'd rather play for Alex Ferguson because I think it's got to be. I think I can only last 3 seasons under Pep because it's too much overloading of football. Like, Pep is the best. Like, Pep is like, and for what it's worth, I don't think Pep would bang out. Like, Pep couldn't do the Brighton thing or the Arsene Wenger Emirates era thing, or he couldn't do what Jurgen Klopp done. I think Jurgen Klopp's underrated as a manager, not necessarily Liverpool, but as a manager anyways for all the shit he's done. But Pep is like a Michelin star chef. Like, he's got the credentials. If you bring him the best ingredients, you're going to get the best meals. You can't give him bully beef and rice and he's going to pattern you a madness with some peppers. So I don't know, man. Because Pep's revolution, so is Ferguson, but Pep's legacy is on football as well as that. And I just really enjoy I didn't really enjoy Bayern Munich. I think it was too robotic. I do think I enjoy Pep at his pomp at City as a nerd, like as a football nerd, like everything around it. Even when they used to say City was boring. But Barcelona, bro, like, I went to watch Barcelona. Like, I went to watch them when Pep was there. And that was one of there's only been 2 times in my life here that everything I think I know about football has been flipped on its head. One was a coach I had called Darren. He's actually probably the reason I see football like this and stuff. Like, he was like the black Pep Guardiola to me, innit? I remember we had a training session in Sunday League. We had a training session and like it was one where like you're doing drills where you need to stand, and I was a fullback and like I was out of position and he like the ball come from the centre half, and he was like, it's gonna sound dumb, but it just kick-started stuff. Like he was like, when the ball comes, he's like, what would you do? Like, you imagine the left-sided centre back plays me the ball, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna let it run across my body, and I'm going down the flanks, innit? Like, I'm going down the flanks, and he's like, then what you do? I was like, I'm either gonna pass it to the winger or do my thing, innit? I wouldn't say he wanted me to invert, but he was like, go inside. I was like, and then I said to him, I was like, what do you mean? I'm going into congested area, innit? Like, he's like, take a touch inside. And then he was like, and then you can see I didn't really believe what he was talking about, innit? Like, he was like, no, trust me, take a touch inside. But I kept saying, but I'm going to lose it. I might have to check back and try and win a foul. We did it. I was like, fucking hell. And then, yeah, so relating it back to Pep now, and actually Zola as well. Like, that's the only time I've been starstruck, when I had the conversation with Zola. Like, the way it's close I got to speaking about Ferguson. But going back to Pep, when I went to watch Barcelona, bro, from the goal kicks, Dani Alves, and none of it made sense, bro. None of it. From their goal kicks, Dani Alves and Jordi Alba are basically strikers. Messi is just an enigma. Like, if you didn't know who, I wish I didn't watch football and went to watch Messi, because you'd be like, man, what the fuck's the hype about, man? Like, he's not the biggest, he's not strong. He looks like he's disinterested, and then like he's walking around, and then he's gone. But then I realized, like, he's a genius, innit? Like, he's them autistic, man. They operate, they're vibrating at some different frequencies. Like, it made no sense. And even what he used to do with Busquets, because one thing people don't talk about, yeah, Busquets was a 6. You know how high he used to be? None of it made sense, bro. None of it. Like, I don't think I'll ever feel like that. Obviously, like, by God's grace, we all live a long time. Probably will, but yeah, it was mad, bro. DG, run this 5-a-side. It's been pending for long. Let's run it. You know what? If you want it, we'll get. We need to get group chat. We need to get names, and everyone needs to be there. He'll never be hands with Condi. Doesn't seem like Condi's a cool guy, bro. Like, he's proper chilled, bro. Yeah, he's proper chilled. Like, I can't lie. Could have a drink with them kind of man. Let's go outside to the bar and wait till they open. Bro, hey, Marcel, what a way to start in America, bro. What a way to start in America. It's morning time, innit? Yeah, I mean, Chisora's my guy. I understand it's mind games, but the Farage thing, I don't know, man. City annihilate Liverpool. Don't worry, Liverpool fans will celebrate. City might stop Arsenal now. Boy, see what happens when you twerk, man. Same thing happened to Spurs, innit? Man City are becoming serious again. The league isn't over yet. It's not over until it's over. He said Ethan don't have the intensity to play Liga. Well, if you ain't got the intensity to play Liga, you can't play Premier League, because that was beyond the obvious reasons as to why I didn't want Ethan to go on loan. People don't talk about how physical the French league is. That's why I ain't got no statistical data, yeah, but like, if you put the top 5 leagues together, right? You put the top 5 leagues together, obviously disregard England for a sec. So there's 4 other leagues, yeah. I ain't got no evidence. I could be chatting out my arse, innit? But Italy, Spain, France. Italy, Spain, France. I'm missing one out. You help me in it, but you insert that one there. Italy, Spain, France, Germany. I feel like the French players, whether they're actual French nationals that have gone from a French team to England, or players that from whatever country play in France, I think them, man, their success to failure ratio is probably the best, in it, rather than like Italy to the Prem and all those others. And I think it's because of the physicality. Like, people talk about Ryan Cherky, Showboat, bro. That's light work, bro. You think my man wasn't getting kicked? Great collection of your Arsenal shirts behind you. Trust, I need to put some others, man. I got the PSG one here. You can't see it, but because obviously I was born in France. But yeah, I think he is, man. But why is Alex Ferguson better? Obviously, I've seen he's done it in Scotland. I'm listening. He's done it all in it. But I think when you just consider Pep for what he is, from what I think football should be, I would say Sir Alex Ferguson. But with my football nerd cap on and how I see the game, and like, I'm a big Pep fan, innit? Like, I'm a big Pep fan. I've read all his autobiographies, the way he talks about football. Like, in terms of revolutionizing this game of football, you're the GOAT, bro. Well, you're all things considered, that Wenger. But you're right. As I said, Pep ain't gonna do what couple Brighton man have done, or Brentford, or he's not. I don't think Pep will ever be like Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund like Jurgen Klopp, but he has built sides, bro. Like let's have it right. He has built sides. I know he spent a lot of money, but he has built sides. Like he bust all them Spanish shoots at Barcelona. He has built sides. That he has, and maybe not so much now because obviously you saw Grealish and whatnot. But like the Kevin De Bruyne's, the Gundogan's, the Diaz's, like these kind of Kyle Walker, these kind of players, like it weren't like every other team couldn't buy them. You know, like it weren't. They were good players. It's like let me do this thing. Why is the label 4-0 City? Almost gave me a heart attack. Huh? Because City won 4-0? I don't know. I don't know. It weren't only Messi, 100%, but people like what they did. Fergie spent like Pep. Fergie built 92. Yeah, but he did. I'm not dissing Fergie. It's a good debate, but I feel with you, Man United fans, there's too much emotion with you lot and Fergie, bro. Like, I just feel Pep in it, like. And the first time I've ever seen Sir Alex Ferguson look like he had no answers for nothing is those two finals. And the British, completely off topic, but the British media are so shameless. Like, see the British the authors, yeah, they're all shameless. Because I remember when they used to say Messi was shit. That they used to say shit, he only does it against the English teams, yada, 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 yada. Of course that means stuff. Of course that means stuff. That's what I'm saying. You're doing the emotional thing. That's it. Warren, you're unable to look at football at its purest level. Like, what are you on about? I rate Klopp heavy, bro. I rate Klopp. Part of me rates Klopp more than Sir Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola. Like, I genuinely think there was a time, yeah, and as much as I love Wenger, maybe like, don't quote me on the years, innit, but like 12 to 13 15 maybe, that kind of realm, that kind of time, yeah. I think there was a possibility Arsenal genuinely could have got Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp. And I would have loved that, innit, as much because Wenger needed to go them times there, innit. But I've always maintained, in hindsight, Pep wouldn't have worked at Arsenal. Maybe Pep would have worked around now, like when you're seeing Arteta, there's P's to spend, Rice is coming in now, all those kind of things. When we weren't doing that, I don't think Pep would have worked. I think Klopp would have worked, though, because I've seen Klopp work with peanuts. So, yeah. Bully beef and Rice is top tier. Never going back to that, my friend. Is Messi on the spectrum? I think all geniuses are. Respectfully, Daniel. I think Pep, Ferguson, Wenger, Jose, Kanye West, fucking anybody, artist, like music artist, painter, anybody you've got to, like, you don't look at things how normal people look at things, bro. You can't. Toby, one love for the super chat. Big up, DJ. I disagree, but you're allowed to disagree. No one's right and no one's wrong. Like, this is why I always say, I don't tell you what to think, just think. A Michelin star chef should be able to take the most meaty ingredients and serve up a mad thing. Less of that. Fergie beat Madrid with Alberdeen. Baldy ain't doing them things there. Great point. Nah, he can cook, but I just think I accept Pep for what he is, in it. Like, you are a checkbook manager to a degree, in it. Like, I'm not gonna. You are just a Michelin star chef. It'd be interesting to see what's going on there. DG, make a discourse. It's actually quite easy. But some of you don't need to help me. We're a family, man. Some of you don't need to govern these things, man. Liga has a good mix of technical ability and physicality. Exactly. That's why you see these man bang. That's why Mahrez, seamless. Kante, seamless. To a degree. I know he went on loan. Saliba, seamless. Insert whatever player here. And I do think people that prime merit, why did I change the score? I reset it, bro. Like, bro, we're going to be watching Southampton, Arsenal. I hope Arsenal pump them the same. But I'm trying to reset. In fact, where is it? That guy can't have things prepared again. Where is it? I've done the graphic. There it is. Look, you see it change. Look, man can't have everything prepared for later. How's it looking at it? Damn, like, you lot hate me, man. Pep has progressed the game more than Fergie, but I have more revengeance for what Fergie did. Yeah, exactly. You put it like that. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Everybody copies from someone, so probably. I'd love Luis Enrique, but Pep got a Prem treble, 4-peat Centurions. Yeah, he might not be able to do the Aberdeen thing, but Fergie didn't do 4-peat or Centurions. Okay, DG, the aliens land and say they want a football match against their best players in the world. Which manager are you picking with 1, 2 weeks and 1 month to prepare? What, in today's day and age? Because if it's happening today, boy, then like there's no point talking about Sir Alex Ferguson, Wenger, Jose, this one, Conte, this one, that one. Of the present day, for me anyways, Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique. One of them. But I'm one of them kind of guys. Like I really fuck with like the Johan Cruyff and the tiki-taka stuff and just that whole ethos. Like, and that's why I kind of get vexed at at Arteta, because obviously I'm a manager, but I kind of see myself in him, if that makes sense. Didn't overthink. I remember a couple of times he falls out with too many man over petty shit. Like Fergie, let's be real. Pep's had better players. It's not emotion. Yeah, but let's not act like Ferguson hasn't had some of the best players and never got to cherry pick in the Prem as well. This is why I mean, like, respectfully, I can't have this conversation with Man United fans because some of you are making valid points, but some of you can't, like, certain discussion, you need to be able to take off your fan cap. Like, you can't completely disregard the fact that Sir Alex Ferguson can be better than Pep or vice versa. I think one thing I think, and to be honest, I can't really speak on it because Ferguson could have been a cunt. Pep could have been the best guy ever, but the man management thing, I think, is Ferguson's. But then a lot of these things, how you govern in that game, ain't gonna work then, and a lot of things that we see at the moment might not work back then. It'd be interesting. It's like the whole debate of, like, you know, when you compare footballers from different generations, like proper generations, like if I say Maradona and Messi, I weren't there for Maradona, like them kind of things. It would be an interesting debate, but I always say it's all relative in it, because I genuinely feel if you're a top baller now, you could have played then. It will be relative in it. Like, you'll be, the fitness and physicality will all be there. And obviously, if you look at like the players back then, it's relative. Like, you would obviously, if you was playing in today's day and age, then you would have what all these footballers currently have in it, like the all the data scientists and physios and all that kind of crap. So yeah, big up yourself, man. Tick attacker is more about tempo than philosophy. Not really. Passing lanes. Remember, football is a message. From your goalie, you're passing on a message. From a centre half, you're passing on a message. How many passing lanes do you have? How long can we keep the ball? There's just certain philosophies. Like, I would like, possession is everything to me. Like, if I was a manager, possession is everything to me. Like, I never want to be without the ball. I never ever want to not have that football. And my unpopular opinion, like I said, I see myself in Arteta. I am one of them. I would love a Haaland in my squad, but you wouldn't play week in, week out. You would, but you wouldn't. I'm going for the false nine, proper false nine, not the Kai Havertz thing. But yeah, if Pep takes Spurs from Championship to EPL in one season, we'll give it to him. But football isn't just about winning. So you're doing just the winning thing. It's not just about winning, because then you've got Marcelo Bielsa, who there's not a single manager at this moment in time that doesn't reference him. Pep Guardiola's won more things than he ever could be. You can't just do that. It's obviously trophies mean everything, but football, I don't know how you just look at football in it. Like, trophies are a big part, but it's your principles. It's how you transcend what you're trying to do. It's all of these kind of things, bro. Some of the best managers in this game have won fuck all, you know. And if you're doing the winning thing, Pep's won just as much as Fergie. Tiki-taka is 100% philosophy. I swear there's literal books on it. Yep. It feels like Arteta knows the attack isn't working and he doesn't know how to fix it and defaults to defense. And then everything good and bad in the team is a reflection of the manager. Like, you didn't just take over. So yeah, man. Oh, this has been amazing. Like, we've had Pep versus Ferguson conversations. We've, watched obviously the game. What else have we spoken about? We was talking about religion and aliens, and did ask you, would you rather be on a raft in the middle of the ocean, or somebody puts you at one end of the Amazon rainforest with a map at night, so you literally know where you're going, but you go from one end to the other? Which one would you go? I'm still going with the ocean thing. It's been amazing, man. Like, this is why I love to watch Arsenal, but I just feel you lot's vibe and energy and aura is all different. If I'm honest, what did Pep revolutionize? False nine, playing out with the back with your goalie, everybody's bred in. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Pep Guardiola, let's not do that. The fullbacks, inverting fullbacks starting up front. The way the 6 row is looked at as well, because man weren't doing none of that bullshit without Busquets in that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not rewrite it. Pep has transcended football. Same as Alex Ferguson. When you look at leadership and all of that, I don't think Pep can talk to him. Pep's legacy is bigger than City, then Bayern and Barcelona. It is. It is. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Inverting fullbacks. You can laugh at it. I didn't say he didn't invent it, but in the modern day, he was doing that. Like Pep said, everything's an idea thief. You're very unlikely to see something in football that hasn't been done before. Football just works in cycles. You know, those of you that are older than me, which I'm 30, you would have seen at a period, everyone was doing 3 at the back. Then we moved into just normal back fours. There was that period a few years ago, whenever Conte was around Chelsea, I can't remember the year, definitely when we won the FA Cup, 3 at the back was coming back. No, that doesn't work because I'm a winner in my life because I get up every day and obviously I've seen Arsenal win. That's just gaslighting. That's just very mundane. That's how I know you don't see football at a deeper level. Football transcends sport. So what if Congo, Carousel, all of these countries, that have got to the World Cup and made history, if they don't win the World Cup, they ain't got no legacy? Or someone like Totti or whatever, where they could have won more trophies. Doesn't mean, what are you talking about? And if you're just going to do the winning thing, bro, look at what Pep's won. I actually think when you're talking about Alex Ferguson and Pep Guardiola, the last thing you should be doing is waffling about trophies. It's all leadership and all of these kind of things. But, Warren's an alcoholic, man. It is what it is. See what I'm saying? And again, Pep's bullied up every league as well. Bullied up every league. Everybody's bred in. It is what it is. We should do a video about that, man. But yeah, on that note, I'll see you lot 7 p.m. people. So a couple hours and then we're back. I was going to watch Chelsea Port Vale with you lot, but no one don't give a fuck about that. Smash the like button. Liverpool got battered. If you need any fullbacks, give me a call, man.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.